Supreme Rising, my beautiful, beautiful collective. Let us see. Hey, y'all. It's a beautiful morning. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend, y'all. We're going to get into this daily astrology, love, life, and relationships, y'all. Always remembering that the most important relationship, child, is the one you have with yourself. All right. Never neglect yourself, y'all, for a relationship with anyone, like your children, like nobody, y'all. The most important relationship you'll ever have is always the one you have with yourself. Because let me tell you, as you honor that relationship, God always honors you. Love and light, y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful morning. Let me get y'all pulled up on my other phone, y'all. All right, girl. Let's see. I don't think I want that. This man, let's do this. Let me know how y'all feeling in one word. All right, how we doing this morning? How is this summer going so far? We just invited in summer solstice, y'all, right? So today is about emotional mastery, understanding that it starts with an open heart and a demand for truth, y'all, right? See, the energy today is demanding you as a collective, y'all, to honor your truth, right? Whatever that truth is, right? That's the truth according to what it is you understand your highest and greatest good to be. All right, so let's get into the daily astrology, y'all. Welcome to the live. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. I forgot to light my Palo Santo. Let's sage it up, y'all, right quick. Let's sage it up, y'all. Make sure we only invite positivity on this beautiful Monday morning. No low vibrational energy. You will get blocked. The moderators will mute you. All right. Now, sometimes my moderators be a little quick on the draw. So sometimes you might get muted and they didn't mean to. I will apologize in advance. All right. Because when these people get on here talking crazy shit, my moderators will knock them right off. All right, y'all, let's get into the energy, y'all. All right, today, June 22nd, y'all, 2026. All right, today is the first quarter moon, y'all, in Libra. All right, that is putting a demand for truth, y'all. Like I said, there's a demand right now for truth. All right, today's first quarter moon in Libra is begging for balance. See, Libra, y'all, is balance. And if you find that there is any relationship in your life that still remains unbalanced, it's almost like Tourette's. Somebody, you got Tourette's? Like, no, for real. Like you blurt out shit. And it may not be Tourette's, y'all. It may just be you blurt out shit, right? Well, that's what this moon's energy is about, y'all. Like this energy is actually saying, you know what? I'm gonna blurt that shit out, even if I tried to hold it in. Why? Because you cannot live inauthentically, y'all. You cannot, y'all. You can try as hard as you may, y'all. Like you can try, but you can't, y'all. You get to a point in your healing journey where anything that is in opposition with the way that you desire to live your life is just, it's like oil and water, y'all. It ain't gonna mix. Right? It's like oil and water. So 777. All right, put that in the comments, y'all. I'm seeing 777. All right. So what you gotta understand, y'all, is that this Libra moon is begging for balance, but the cosmos are making it impossible to keep pretending, y'all, that everything is fine just to keep peace. See, a lot of times, y'all, we pretend that we are fine to keep peace, peace in our family, peace in our relationships, peace at our job. But when you are truly aligned with the cosmos, that's universal energy, that's God, right? When you are truly aligned with God, y'all, you will find yourself moving spiritually in a way that you ain't even realize it was according to the cosmos, right? You didn't even know that, right? So you didn't even understand what it is that was taking place. So you have to understand, y'all, you can no longer pretend that everything is fine just to keep the peace. See, with this sun, Mercury, and Jupiter all swimming in Cancer, y'all. See, Cancer is an emotional zodiac sign, right? So when your emotions are being magnified, your need for genuine security is undeniable. Most times people do not want to be in relationships because they do not feel secure. And at the point that they have finally made themselves feel safe and secure, don't nobody want to deal with someone else, any type of relationship. You don't even want to be at a job, y'all, where you have to question the security of your job, right? Will this job fire me? Will this job be here? You don't want to even have to deal with family relationships where you are not certain what these people's agendas are. So you will begin to feel all of your feelings being magnified because you only want relationships in your life that are balanced. And if you find that people, places, or situations are out of balance, you're going to feel an overwhelming urge to cut that shit off, y'all. You're going to feel an overwhelming urge because the energy is not conducive, right, to people staying in relationships that are imbalanced. All right. Emotional mastery, y'all. So at 1:14 p.m., y'all, the moon is sextiling Venus. This is a sweet spot, y'all, for connection, right? We're craving recognition and warmth, right? You want recognitions from relationships that you're in, y'all, whether that's your mother, your father, your children. Everybody wants to know they're doing a good job. Do you know how proud I am of my children? And I tell them all the time that they are doing a good job, right? But your children also tell you. And it makes me feel good, y'all, when my kids come in and say, Mommy, you've done a good job, right? Father's Day come and go, right? One of them, I think they talked to my ex-husband. One of them did. The other one, we don't do that. That's no contact. Oh well, right? But I say that to say, y'all, to look at your children when you know you have overcome difficulties and had help from no one. Those are the days where you say, you know what? These are balanced relationships, right? A relationship where you can support someone, that same someone can support you. They can all acknowledge, you can acknowledge, everyone can acknowledge balance. Those are the types of relationships that you want to be in. Right? If you are not in a balanced relationship, I don't care who is with, it is going to be opposite of what it is that you desire. So you got to understand you are now craving recognition and warmth in relationships. And this is because of the ongoing opposition, y'all, of Pluto and Venus. What this means is we need to be honest about our desires instead of acting like we don't care. Do not act like you don't care that you don't have the type of relationship you want. Don't act like you don't care that your mother, your father, your children are not showing up in a life that you desire. Stop acting like you don't care, y'all, and do something about it. Right? See, a lot of times we sweep it under the rug, y'all. What does that look like? Sweep under the rug, sweep under the rug. I don't care that this man ain't talking to me. I don't care that she acting crazy. I don't care that she doesn't want this. I don't care that he doesn't want that. That is you acting like you don't care. But the thing is, you may not care about what they want, but you care about what you want. Right? So stop saying I don't care about them and understand that you not caring about them also means that you are settling for less than what it is that you desire. And this energy is not conducive, y'all. With this first quarter moon in Libra, that is a demand for truth, y'all. And the truth says you cannot be in relationships that are not balanced. And if you are a true chosen one, meaning that God is the foremost person in your life, then ain't no fucking way you are going to be in any type of relationship where you are giving more than you are receiving and still say that you are balanced with God. Why? Because that's 626. Six is harmony. Two is decision making. And if there is any relationship in your life that does not bring you harmony, hey Deja, then you got to understand it got to go. It gotta go, y'all. God did not place you in this earth to overgive to people and get nothing in return. God did not place you in this earth to self-sacrifice your needs, wants, and desires for someone else, y'all. No matter who that someone is. It don't matter if it's your mama, your kids, your husband for 40 years. It does not matter. That is why many people, y'all, will be married for 20, 30 years and get a divorce. It's because one person is giving too much, 727, and the other one in receiving. God desires balance. Seven is spirituality, which is God. Two is balance, y'all. And if you are in something that still remains imbalanced, that shit like having Tourette's. You gonna spit that shit out your mouth before you even realize it. You gonna block motherfuckers before you even realize it, y'all. Because when you realize that now you have given to the point where you literally don't have anything left to give, then you just stop giving, y'all. All right. So 707 this evening, y'all, the moon will be opposite Saturn. This is called the reality check. All right. 7:07 p.m. Moon is opposite Saturn. It's called the reality check, y'all. Trying to keep everyone comfortable will drain you. What did I just say? Y'all know I don't read the daily astrology until I pull it up with y'all. I don't even read this stuff, y'all, until I pull it up. And I know this is the energy, y'all. So you got to understand, trying to keep everyone comfortable will drain you. So this is the moment to set a clean, firm boundary. Hello, right? Setting a clean, firm boundary, right? All day, y'all, Jupiter conjunct Mercury. Why do you need to set clean, firm boundaries? Because you teach people how to treat you. And at the point you keep taking less than what it is that you desire and less than what it is you deserve, now you're telling people it's okay to not give me nothing. It's okay to disregard me. Hello, right? It's okay for you to treat me as insignificant, and I'm okay with you doing so, right? Until there ain't nothing left. And then guess what? You can't blame them for you not having nothing left. You got to blame you because you gave it all. People going to take regardless. People are going to take what it is that you give them. That's like a baby, y'all. You keep feeding that baby going to keep drinking. Even if the baby throw up all the damn milk all over you in 20 seconds. Hello, or poop it all out, but it is going to keep drinking, y'all. That's people. People, even though they full, even though they ain't giving you shit, they will continue to take from you until you don't have anything left. God say, that's your fault. Hello. And then you tired and you drain and you don't even have anything left to give to your family. You don't have anything else to give to you, y'all. Let me tell you, if you have given so much to other people that you don't even have anything to give to yourself, much let alone your kids or your spouse or whoever, then you still have given too much, y'all. You should not be so drained that you don't even have enough time, attention, and care to give to your family. Who is your family collective? Your children and your offspring. Not them damn people that you came in this world with. I done told y'all. The people that you have come into this world with will take everything from you. The legacy that you are building is supposed to be your children and your spouse or your helpmate or your partner. But at the point you have allowed the world to drain you, you don't have anything left, y'all. So somebody with this Jupiter conjunct Mercury, conversations are swelling past their usual size. The elephant in the room, y'all, is going to explode. And you will have elephant guts all over your wall. Stop playing, y'all. You will have elephant guts all over your wall because the elephant in the room has not been addressed, y'all. And until you address it, you will explode, y'all. So you got to speak from your heart, though. It don't mean you got to fuss at nobody. It don't mean you got to cuss nobody out, y'all. At the point you get what my grandma used to say, sick and tired of being sick and tired. My grandma used to say that all the time. When you get sick and tired, July 31st, right, of being sick and tired, then guess what? You gonna stop, y'all. You gonna stop. So somebody, you might be sick and tired of being sick and tired. So then speak from your heart, but try not to over explain yourself. Don't have no long drawn out conversation with people, y'all. People know how they are showing up in your life. And at some point, you have to stop proving yourself. See, the only time and only reason why we have long drawn out conversations is because we are insisting on proving our value and our worth to someone who fucking knows. Your mama, cousin, sister, brother, them know your value and your worth. Your co-workers know your value and your worth. Your employers, it don't matter. They know your value and your worth. So stop over explaining yourself. I said what I said. Hello. I said what I said. And leave that shit right where it is, y'all, because you cannot continue to explain because people know. They know, y'all. People know they're showing up fucked up in your life. People know that they are not putting their best foot forward. And when you understand this Jupiter conjunct Mercury energy, conversations are swelling past their usual size because it's past the due date. Somebody, you've been holding this baby in past the due date. Somebody, you were supposed to birth something a very long time ago, but you cannot even birth what it is that God has given you because you are past due. And at the point that you are holding in, the natural process will always take place, y'all. That baby gonna come when that baby ready to come. Regardless, y'all, somebody, your baby is ready to come. So, what does this mean, y'all? The energy today is a strange mix of massive feelings and zero patience for performative acts of kindness and love. You cannot perform it, you got to mean it. You cannot perform it, you have to embody it, y'all. If you've been dodging a difficult conversation or accepting breadcrumbs to avoid conflict, then today pushes you to make a choice. Love right now isn't about grand gestures. Let me tell you, y'all, when people want to show up in your life with a grand gesture, you got to ask yourself what they're covering for, right? Ask yourself, why you trying to show up all of a sudden? If somebody been breadcrumbing you for all of this time and now they show up with a ring, bitch, that is not authentic. You don't go from breadcrumbs to proposal. You go to a conversation that says, the fuck we got going on here. Say that, Naya. I don't need that. Just be present. And that's what people have to understand. You don't need no grand gesture, y'all. You just need someone to be present. And that's what this is about, y'all. So I'm going to tell you, if you've been dodging these difficult conversations and accepting breadcrumbs, y'all, it's time to make a choice. And it's not about grand gestures, it's about honest communication, setting boundaries, and choosing the path that brings you peace, y'all. Stop overthinking and start being emotionally direct. Stop overthinking and be emotionally available. Stop overthinking and have a real conversation, y'all. All right. So the vibe, y'all, is intense, is revealing, and it is deeply transformative, y'all. It's time to drop the act and step into authentic connection. Let's talk about it, y'all. All right, y'all. Woo, let's see what the energy is, y'all. Beautiful rising. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. If you are tapping in, y'all, double tap that screen, y'all. We're finna get into the energy oracle deck. I want to see what the energy today is, right? Let's see what it is that you need to know most at this time. Love, life, and relationships, y'all. Real energy, real time. There's only two things that God made in this world. God made the heaven and the stars, right? Which is astrology. And God made man, which is you and me. You and me. Who is me? Somebody named Nene? All right. You and me, y'all, which means that we are governed by universal energy and the stars, right? Ignorant people still talking about Jesus, right? People who know damn well that God is energy and God has left us clear and direct blueprint of our lives knows that Jesus was an archetype of you walking this earth, not some damn body you were supposed to be reverencing, y'all. You stupid. You Jesus. Every day you walk this earth barefoot than a motherfucker. getting persecuted, being lied on, being rejected by your own community. And then you want to come on other people's shit and try to instill fear and rejection when your whole community and your family, by the way, has rejected you. And then you get on somebody's live and then you want them to feel just as rejected as you. Y'all got to understand. I don't watch the comments, y'all, but I know when there are trolling energies. I don't never even look up, y'all, right? Unless I feel the energy of one of y'all. Grand Rising, Cassandra, right? 737, y'all. God is spirituality, which is 7. 3 is creation. God created the heavens and the earth, which means God created astrology. And for people who do not follow astrology, you are ignorant. And what you need to understand is that's why you stuck. That's why you feel like you don't know what's going on in your life. That's why when retrograde come and they get to whooping your ass, you don't even understand that it's retrograde and it will pass because you don't believe in astrology. I don't give a fuck what people believe, y'all. Take your ass on somewhere. You either believe it or you don't. I'm not convincing you to believe anything. I don't give a fuck. But what you need to do is understand this, y'all, right? As long as you stay small minded, you are small minded. Hello. All right, let's get into the energy, y'all. I got 80 people watching, 45 thumbs up. If you are enjoying the content, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not, walk away. Hello. Patience, y'all. All right. So, somebody, you're being asked to be patient today. Thank you for the gift, love. Thank you, Kaya. You are being asked to be patient, right? Someone 16 is out here, 1 and 6 is 7. Again, spirituality, y'all. All right. So, God is asking somebody to be patient. July 16th could be significant. Oh, yeah, y'all, because God's saying you need to pay attention to your crown. I love it, y'all. I'm sorry, your third eye. This is the sixth chakra, y'all. Somebody, God is saying be patient because it's something that intuitively you may already know, or there's something going on in your third eye, y'all. See, the third eye is the center of divine wisdom. This is your spiritual eye, y'all, that seeks to know the truth in all things. This rules your intuition, your consciousness, y'all, your perception, and your imagination. So what you got to understand is someone, you're highly intuitive. You're very psychic, y'all, very focused, very wise, but you got to be patient. All right. Something is asking you to be patient, or God is asking you to be patient with something in your life. Yeah. Second chakra, y'all. Second chakra is here as well. So there's something going on in your sacral, or something that you could be manifesting or creating, something that you're very passionate about. You got to be patient though. 36 is here. Somebody, you could be 36 years old. What is this energy? Yeah, girl, stop playing. Your blessing is on the way. Your blessing is on the way, y'all. Cornucopia, that's the number 11 card. Put 1111 in the comments, y'all. Somebody, you got a whole blessing coming. God is saying be patient. Somebody you're connected to, though, their crown chakra is in the reverse. See, your third eye open, but something is being blocked. And either this is you or someone you're connected to. The crown chakra is blocked. That's the seventh chakra, y'all. Somebody, see, the crown chakra, y'all, is a higher chakra, which represents the ability to fully be connected to source, which is God, y'all. So right now, though, there is an imbalance of hopelessness or disconnect. Now, this could be you, or this could be someone you are connected to. Take it how it resonates. But there is a blessing, a cornucopia, y'all, that's coming in. But somebody, oh yeah, connection, y'all, carrying connection in the reverse. Somebody, this is about love too, though. So I'm gonna tell you, yeah, y'all, somebody you mirroring. That's 41 and 14. Y'all stop playing. 41 and 14 is a mirrored number, y'all. But both of these cards are coming out in the reverse. So somebody right now, your connection is blocked because one of y'all ain't connected to God. I'm hearing unequally yoked. Somebody's not connected. Unequally yoked, y'all. Your connection is upside down. Your connection, what is this energy? Yeah, girl, stop playing. Now cornucopia is in the reverse, y'all. Stop playing. Stop playing, y'all. This is a double deck. All right, y'all. Somebody, this is about relationships around you, or the relationship with your person, or both, y'all. Right? It's like you are manifesting something. You are asked, God is telling you to be patient and stay connected to your third eye because you have a lot of sacral energy right now that is in creation, right? And you're manifesting abundance. However, there is a connection or connections around you that are not connected to God right now. And whether that's permanent or temporary, there is an imbalance. 1111 is out here, y'all. Cornucopia is out here twice, but it's blocked in the connections around you. All right, what is this energy? What is this energy? Y'all, happy family in the reverse. Somebody, your family isn't happy to you, and happy to you. They ain't happy for you, y'all. This is the number 4. Stop playing. I got 41, 14, and 4. 41, 14, and 4 with 94 people watching. Hey, well, I got 94 people watching and 52 thumbs up. If you're enjoying the content, take 2 seconds, y'all. Either double tap the screen or hit the 3 little bars at the top and like the video. Somebody, your family or the family around you, somebody ain't happy. Or this could be you, right? So take it how it resonates. Either you're not happy or your family around you ain't happy, y'all. It ain't rainbows and sunshine. This shit is in the reverse. Hello, it is not rainbows and sunshine. Somebody's not happy, y'all. What is this energy? And my stomach just growled. Man holding a heart. And that actually came up in the upright, y'all. This could be a man for a message for a masculine, y'all. I don't have, this is the first main character that's come out, y'all. And this man's heart is actually open, y'all. So there could be a masculine in your energy or someone you are connected to who is heart open. You could be the masculine energy. Take it how it resonates, y'all. Because even if you are a female, you could operate in your relationship as a masculine if your masculine is not operating in their masculine energy. Always remember that, y'all. If you are connected to a man who is not stepped into his rightful masculine energy, then you are operating in your masculine energy. Hello, which means that your heart is open. Somebody's heart is open. And whether this is you or a masculine connected to you, they family ain't happy or they aren't happy, y'all. Happy family is in the reverse. Give me one more. What is this energy? Yeah, angel of balance. I see this is you. Somebody, you bring somebody a lot of balance, or you are searching for balance. I heard guidebook. Yeah, walking away in the reverse is at the bottom of the deck, y'all. So I'm going to tell you, divine feminine, 27 could be significant. That's 9. 9 is wisdom. You may want to walk away, but walking away is in the reverse, y'all. I want to see what angel of balance is in the reverse. That's represented by 48, which is 12, which is 3. Again, 3 is creation, y'all. 3 is creation. Let's see what angel of balance is. All right. So it says being centered and self-honoring in your choices. All right, y'all. There's a man or you in the energy who wants to be self-honoring in their choices. All right. It says this loving presence hold a picture of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation, a personal balance, and emotional equanimity. Hold the fuck on. Equanimity. Hello. All right, which means equality, y'all. I don't know why they got to use words like that, but I'll take it. Equanimity, which means equality. That's all it is, y'all. This is Libra energy. It says personal balance and emotional. You just got to be emotionally balanced, y'all. Angel of balance. That's the Libra energy. Remember, y'all, as we are now moon in Libra, is causing you want balance in your life, y'all. Astrology. I ain't gonna never make it up. The cards are always gonna match the energy, y'all, because that's God. Hello, right? So when you want balance, you have to bring it. You got to create it. So somebody, God is saying you got to create balance in your life because right now the connections around you are not forming in the way that God desires because the connection to source is being blocked. Somebody, your connection to source is being blocked. That's God, y'all. That's your belief in God. And that's why you're not receiving the blessings that you want. And this could be you being connected to someone. Again, this is either you or because you are connected to someone, God is telling you, you got to be patient because somebody you connected to, their crown is blocked, y'all. Their connection to God is blocked. So their cornucopia is blocked. If this is a relationship, then you in the upright and they reverse, which means that there is an imbalance and y'all are unequally yoked. Does that mean it's going to always be that way? No, right? It doesn't mean that's always going to be that way, but that's the energy today. Now, somebody, your heart is open or your masculine's heart is open, but there's some family's issues here, y'all. See, angel of balance is about understanding the loving presence, y'all. And you got to understand, although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that the greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Somebody be patient because if this is about a relationship, your masculine is actually coming into balance, y'all, under this Libra moon. 747, y'all. 7 is spirituality. 4 is what? Balance. What the fuck I just said. Sorry. Right? 4 is stability. 4 is a foundation. Tables have 4 legs. Chairs have 4 legs, right? You got to have a healthy degree of spiritual balance in relationships. Let me tell you, if you're the one that's connected to God because your third eye is open, but your person isn't, that's not balance, y'all. So somebody, your masculine now is beginning to look at them, their own life and say, hey, I need to do what? Be in sync, get out of the past, right? And understand new life is coming. It says remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel to bring her intention into your heart center. Somebody wants to be more intentional, right? Or but it's a blockage here in the family. Now, walking away is in the reverse for my divine feminine with 111 on the views, y'all. God is saying if this is your message, you cannot walk away. Walking away is in the reverse. Victory is here as well with the world card, y'all. Y'all, stop playing. Again, walking away in the reverse. That shit came out twice. I ain't never seen it, y'all. Walking away in the reverse. Victory, the world, and walking away in the reverse. God said you ain't going nowhere, love. I don't know, y'all, if this is your message. God said you cannot walk away. Walking away in the reverse came out twice. Somebody is coming up with a strategy because they did not have one. Y'all are mirroring the fuck out of each other, y'all. These cards keep coming out backwards, but back to back. I now have cornucopia twice, 1111, back to back. I now have strategy twice, back to back. One in the reverse, one in the upright. Y'all, what is that? 2121 or 2112, right? Another mirrored number, y'all. Over here, we got walking away twice, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody, this your damn person. Because I don't know what the fuck going on with all of these double numbers coming out. All right. But somebody, this is somebody who did not have a plan, who now is coming up with one. All right, y'all. Let's get into the energy, y'all. We're going to clarify with the tarot. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, y'all. 6 years is too patient. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know even what that is, but I just looked up and Naya, 6 years is too patient. It is, y'all. 6 years is too patient. God is never going to tell you to wait 6 years on any fucking body. And that's just real, y'all. When we say patience, number one, it means that you aren't waiting. Patience means that you dating, you out, and you living your life. Now, if you are married to someone and y'all have been out of balance for 6 years, then God been telling you a long time ago to take your power back. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. God ain't gonna tell you to wait 6 years on anybody, y'all. 6 years, 8 years, all of it is too long. 3, God created the fucking heavens and the earth in 3 years. I would never give anyone more than 3 years. And that's just me personally. Now, I'm not going to tell people what to do. This is your life. But I say this, if God created the heaven and the earth in 3 days, bitch, you ain't getting more than 3 years. That's dumb as fuck. Hello. I'm sorry, y'all. God created the heavens and the earth in 3 days. If a motherfucker can't get their life together in 3 years, then what the fuck are you waiting on, y'all? Y'all got me cussing Monday morning. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. but not really. Y'all know I cuss. Stop playing. Don't do that, y'all. God ain't crazy. Let me tell you, God ain't crazy. And God is not going to have you waiting 6 years, 8 years. People don't take that long to make the decision. I'm going to tell you the reason it's been 6 and 8 years is because this person does not feel threatened that you will leave them. When you have been with somebody 6, 8 years, all of that, and you have not moved forward, 1, 2, 3, hello, move forward, 1, 2, 3, then this person don't, they know you ain't going nowhere. That's why they ain't changing, y'all. That person does not feel a threat of you going anywhere. And I bet y'all still together and I bet y'all still talking. If you block a motherfucker, cut them off and walk the fuck away, if they are supposed to be with you, they will do the work and they will come back and it won't take years to do so. Hello. It don't take no man of God years to figure out what the fuck they want. Y'all be dealing with peasants. Y'all be dealing with peasants. It does not take a man of God or a woman of God who truly listens to God that long to do nothing. The thing is, y'all be dealing with people with no connection to God. That's why this crown chakra is in the reverse. Hello. Because somebody ain't listening to God. And that's why their connection is upside down. And whether this is you or you're masculine, somebody ain't listening to God. And that's why y'all relationship is upside down, y'all. What is this energy? For you, divine feminine, I'm not even gonna clarify your top row because literally patience, your third eye is already telling you what's next. Why? Because you're using your sacral energy to not gratify this person, but to gratify yourself. Let's talk about it, divine feminine. When you take your sacral energy back, what is that? Your sexual energy, your happiness, your joy. You begin to make yourself happy. You stop wasting your sexual energy on people who do not appreciate it. What does that do? That makes you magnetic. That makes all of the energy that you were giving out to a backwards ass connection come back to you. Now you're manifesting jobs, you're manifesting abundance, you're manifesting a life that you want. Anyone that is meant for you will feel that magnetism and they gonna get their shit together too, y'all. And if they don't, it's not your person. And it's okay. It's okay. Your person and the person that God has for you is always going to align with you. It don't matter. And y'all ain't got to be physically together for it to happen. But if you've been with somebody 4, 5, 6, 8 years and this person ain't doing right, it's because you should have left a long time ago. Hello. Why is the seventh chakra blocked here for this connection? So somebody, the connection right now is a blockage, and it has something to do with somebody's connection to God. That many cards, God damn. All right, y'all. Seven. Look, stop playing. Because I told you somebody family. I could never make it up, y'all. See, soul family is here with the moon. See, somebody, whoever you are or your person, somebody needs to connect with their soul family, y'all. Because right now, this person is under deception and confusion from their natural family. That's why happy family is in the reverse, y'all. Somebody look at this Mars energy with the Hierophant. The Hierophant, y'all. Somebody, you or your person is very traditional, right? But the Hierophant actually came out in the reverse. Now, I don't take reversals from this deck. So what I'm hearing God say is that you or your person needs to find your soul family. People who are like you and who has the same religious and spiritual beliefs like you, because your natural family does not. And right now, God is saying it's time for you to take action. Mars, y'all. Mars energy, Scorpio, Aries energy. That's the planet of action, desire, y'all. Somebody, you have to go and fulfill your desires. That's that sacral energy, y'all. And because of that, God is saying you got to go connect with your soul family. And whoever this person is, they have to do the same thing. And let me tell you, if a person is a part of your soul family, y'all agree, y'all, at the core. Y'all might not agree on some things in the natural, in the 3D, but I'm going to tell you, your core beliefs in spirituality or religion is the same. Your moral certitude is the same, y'all. And you got to understand, if your family does not believe like you, then you got to go find your own soul family. This is for you or your masculine. Somebody is being encouraged to find their soul family, because if they find their soul family, they will release the subconscious fears, y'all. Somebody has been given into a lot of fear. What is this moon energy? And that's why their crown chakra is blocked. Look, stop playing, y'all. Empress. I could not make it up, y'all. Empress. Somebody, there's a man in your energy that knows that you are their empress, but this is somebody who has a lot of subconscious fears about that, or this could be you. If you are the empress, if you are single, then this is you understanding that when you find your soul family, you gonna find love, y'all. Man holding a heart. Take it how it resonates, y'all. I read for singles and people who are in union. See, you are in your empress energy. God told me this morning in the bathtub, y'all, many of the divine feminine, y'all are going through empress initiation. If you are somewhere where you can write or journal, put that in your notes. Empress initiation. Put it in the comments, y'all. I don't read for signs. I'm a prophetess, y'all. I'm a seer. It don't matter about your sign, love. See, Charlene, y'all gotta understand who y'all listen to. You don't need a zodiac sign for it to resonate. It's 144 viewers, y'all. You are the chosen. So when you understand you are a chosen, any sign is gonna resonate because why? We all have astrological placements, y'all. People that put zodiac sign readings out is simply because that y'all want to listen. I want Leos to come in. I want Aries to come in. When you are a seer, it's going to resonate with all 144. Why? Because I am the chosen and so are you. I read energy and the frequency of the chosen, not nobody's zodiac sign. God don't care about your sign, y'all. And I want you to understand that. That's why you could be an Aries and a Virgo sign resonates. Why? Because in your natal chart, damn near every sign is going to be there, y'all. Damn near every sign. You got to know your natal chart, y'all. And no, and I'm not saying that you are not you are not wrong, love. I'm just saying I want people to be knowledgeable about that, y'all, because you'll miss a message that's for you and it resonates with you, but because you don't hear the sign. The only reason I call zodiac signs, y'all, is because that just makes you understand where you are in your placements. Because we are in that cancer season starts today, y'all, right? Which is emotional. So what you got to understand with cancer season today, there is this subconscious moon energy within the divine feminine. The divine feminine, you're going through an empress initiation right now. What God told me in the tub this morning in my spiritual bath, y'all, is that when you're being initiated into your empress energy, you are aligning with everything abundant. But what that does, y'all, it makes you magnetic, not only to your divine masculine, but to everything that you desire. So at that point, God says, be patient. I heard 14 days and 7 days by the next full moon. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Y'all tell me what the next full moon is. I think it's in Capricorn. I heard by the next full moon. So I'm going to tell you, somebody, if you're in separation with your person, don't worry. Don't worry about that shit, y'all. When you follow God's promise for your life, you always gonna magnetize in your person, y'all. And whether that's a high vibrational soulmate or a twin flame, you gonna get what it is that you desire. Somebody, you're going through your empress initiation. You are the divine feminine. This is creation, y'all. This is abundance. That's why you in this cornucopia energy, y'all. What's carrying connection in the reverse? Clarify carrying connection in the reverse. Ten of Swords, y'all. Yeah. Ten of Swords. So there's a masculine in your energy, y'all, that's ending some things, y'all, with their family or with people around them who have betrayed them, y'all. Ten of Swords. Somebody could be have a son in Gemini. Ten of Swords. It says betrayal, completion, darkest hours. Somebody's going through a lot of internal suffering, y'all. Yeah, Archangel Raphael is here, y'all. Someone's name could be Raphael, but somebody is going through a healing. See, yeah. Somebody you're dealing with, or this is you. Take it how it resonates. But somebody is healing from past betrayals of their family and other connections so that their heart can be open. God is bringing balance to either you or your person. See, Archangel Raphael is the angel of healers and healing. He's often invoked during travels, illness, and to bring blessing to marriages. See, you cannot marry someone who is broken, y'all. Always remember that. You cannot marry or commit yourself in any real way to someone who is unhealed because you're committing yourself to somebody who is not really there, right? It's like being a ghost, y'all. 8 o'clock, 8 is manifestation, right? 8 is manifestation. So when you realize that what you're manifesting is a person who is heart open, then you cannot be with them when they are broken. And a lot of times I tell you, do not despise separation. Do not despise walking away from your person. If you need to walk away for them to heal, then walk away, y'all, because hurt people will hurt people. And if you stay with a man or a woman who is hurting, then you're gonna be hurt, y'all. Shrapnel. Shrapnel. Stop playing, y'all. You will get hit if somebody firing off bullets, even if it's a whole stray bullet. You don't want to be hit by a stray bullet. So you have to protect yourself. Y'all, there's a masculine in your energy who has been betrayed by people around them, by their family, and they have now called on Archangel Raphael. Somebody pray for your person. They need healing because people are all around them, y'all, and they look like this. This is someone who is being tortured, spiritually tortured, is what I just heard God say. Friendships, third parties, groups, there's some type of emotional outbreak taking place, y'all. Yeah, Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands, y'all. I told you, somebody fighting a spiritual battle, y'all. Angel of Balance is here. Somebody fighting a spiritual battle, and it's against their family, y'all, and past connections, y'all. Leo energy, Pisces sun could be significant, y'all. This person is actually very romantic, right? This is someone who could be your true love and could absolutely be trustworthy. But I say could, y'all, because everybody has free will. And some people, they won't win the battle of family, y'all. Stop playing. The battle of your family is what really makes the chosen one the fucking chosen one. You ain't no real chosen one until you can walk away from your goddamn family. Stop playing. Because I don't know why people who feel like they are blessed by God gonna stay around a whole bunch of toxic, low vibrational people. You don't. And that's why many people who are chosen, they stay. And then they forsake their calling, right? They forsake God's calling on their life because they choose to stay around toxic family, y'all. If you are the chosen one, you gotta be okay with being by your goddamn self. Mm-hmm. Yes, Sean, you find strength in being single. Yes, you do, y'all. That shit is like a superpower. I'm talking about it. I feel like I get stronger and stronger every time I cut a motherfucker off. I be Wonder Woman in this bitch. Y'all see Wonder Woman? I get to spinning in circles, child, and I stop and I'm Wonder Woman in this bitch. It's okay, y'all. Every time you got to cut somebody off, all you do is regain the power that you gave them, y'all. Right? All you do. What did Calvin say? I see y'all. Hold on, I'm looking at the comments right here. The karmics are in. I love it. They say the karmics are in the pit. They wanted me in. They in that shit, Calvin. Say that shit. Because my karmics in a pit too, y'all. All of them. The karmics are in the same pit that they wanted you in. And now you fighting, y'all. There's a master who is fighting the challenges. This you, Calvin? Oh, you ready for this shit then, sir? Calvin, you say, give me the boxing glove, motherfuckers. Let's go for this shit. All right. So there is a man, y'all, I'm telling you, who is saying, look, I will fight through this challenge. Somebody, you fighting your damn whole family. I love that shit, sir. Fight that shit, sir. I'm with you when you right. Okay. Fight that shit, sir. Yeah, it's communication, y'all. Somebody, these people talk to you like you crazy. That's what I just heard. Because they trying to ruin your sacral energy, y'all. See, sacral chakra is in the reverse. Whoever these people are, y'all, they wanted you to be emotionally unstable because they are emotionally unstable, y'all. They wanted you lonely. They wanted you addicted. They wanted you betrayed, y'all. That's why that Ten of Swords is out here. They wanted you anxious. They wanted you guilty. They wanted all of that, y'all. And guess what? Excuse me. You stop talking to these people. All right, somebody, you stop talking to these people. All right, Virgo, Gemini energy is out here, y'all. So somebody, you are fighting for what it is that you want, but you got to understand there's something here with communication. Show me this Mercury energy. What's this Mercury energy? So I'm gonna tell you, y'all, if you are connected to this masculine, God is saying you can't walk away. All right, it says many people. Yeah, see, somebody, you begin to understand whoever this masculine is. You begin to understand that many people think excitement is happiness. But when you are excited, you're not peaceful, y'all. True happiness is based on peace. Remember that, y'all. True happiness is based on peace. And when you are around people who are infringing upon your peace, then you got to cut them off. But then that does not mean you forsake the connections that bring you peace, y'all. See, a lot of times because you don't want to be dealt with the crazy, you just cut everybody off. But how is that conducive to your soul's plan of growth, y'all? Growth takes place with your soul family. Sometimes you need to be in isolation, y'all, to cut off the crazies. 144 on the views again. Put 144 in the comments, right? As the chosen one, what God is telling you is to find your soul family, y'all, not to cut every damn body off. So then your ass sitting over there by yourself, like you don't want to be with no damn body. But then God is saying, well, what about your soul family? You can't see your soul family because you're so busy looking at this ragged ass family that keep betraying you. That's stupid, y'all. Somebody, your whole family is betraying you. Happy family is in the reverse. And now you're realizing that what you want more than anything is peace, y'all. Right? But you got to understand why your peace is being stopped. Yeah, tower, y'all. So there's a masculine. You going through a damn tower now, sir. I'm going to tell you. Whoever you are going through a tower or you have been through one, right? Because I read past, present, and future, y'all. I'm a seer. All right. So these messages are past, present, and future. Somebody, maybe you already fought through the other side of this, right? Maybe you've already fought through it. But there's a tower that's taking place in a masculine's life because you got to realize, look, King of Cups and the throat chakra and the King of Swords, y'all, all masculine energy today. All masculine energy, y'all. Oh, this is because of the Father's Day energy, y'all. So we are still in this Father's Day energy, y'all. All masculine. King of Cups, King of Swords, and the throat chakra. Somebody, this tower is bringing in a level of communication. All right, Scorpio sun. Someone you can have a sun in Scorpio, sun in Aquarius. Ooh, child. And y'all, the King and Queen of Swords is back to back, y'all. Somebody, you about to have a hell of a conversation, y'all. I'm talking about it. This might be a long awaited conversation, y'all. Because look, the third eye is in the reverse. Somebody, your divine masculine has been in indecision. Your twin flame. Stop playing. Here we go, y'all. Your twin flame has been in indecision because their third eye was blocked, y'all. Two of Wands in the third eye is in the reverse. King and Queen of Swords, y'all. Y'all could be air signs. This is this Libra moon, though, y'all. Right? Queen of Swords is Libra energy, y'all. So this could be this Libra moon energy that we're in, where this masculine is now beginning to understand that he has to make a decision, y'all. Two of Wands to follow his own damn intuition. Why? Because you his damn person, y'all. That's stupid. Hello, right? That's stupid. Are you gonna follow what God is saying? Are you gonna follow your fuck ass family, y'all? Somebody over here listening to everybody around them. Psalms, y'all, stop playing. Psalms 28 and 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him. He helps me. My heart leaps for joy. Somebody could be praying or reading the Bible, y'all, because Eight of Swords, they're realizing that they've been trapped, y'all. Somebody has been trapped in denial. A whole mental prison, y'all, fixated on their fears, y'all. Yeah, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. All of this communication, y'all, is sitting on the throat chakra. So there's something going on in somebody's throat chakra, y'all. Somebody realized I don't need maybe y'all aren't communicating, and this person knows that y'all need to. But somebody is in a lot of mental chaos and fear right now. Yeah, silence. Hold on, y'all. Let me see why this person is in a mental prison. Why the mental prison? What's the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords? Damn, y'all. Cause I could never make it up. I'm so goddamn sick of this bitch. This bitch come out every other day, y'all. I told you, I could never make it up, y'all. Drama queen. I could never. There's somebody causing drama, y'all. Here you are in your beautiful Empress energy, y'all. Oh, Father God, y'all. Here we go with the energy. All right, y'all. Somebody, God is saying this. This is why you got to be patient, y'all. Somebody is in the background who think they the queen. This person is not the queen, y'all. They are a drama queen. See, you are the queen. You are the perfect match to this person, the King and Queen of Swords. What does that mean? You know how to say some shit, right? Somebody, you done communicate something with this damn Queen of Swords out here because somebody else gave the wrong person the fucking crown. a drama queen. It says, don't get pulled into their drama, right? Divine feminine. Don't get pulled into the drama. Because if peace showed up, they start a fight out of boredom. What did I say, y'all? With this quote. What did that quote say, y'all? Many people think excitement is happiness. You dealing with a divine masculine because your ass ain't rah-rah. They didn't even understand that you were a real queen, y'all. Somebody is used to dealing with drama queens. So because you bring them a measure of peace, they thought you was bored, y'all. They thought you was boring as hell, is what God just said. This person thought you was boring because they used to drama queens, y'all. 7-Eleven or 8-11, right? All of it is 11-11. Somebody, you could be a life path 7, your person could be a life path 8, right? But somebody was so used to this shit that they didn't understand that, guess what? But when you are excited, you are not peaceful. True happiness is based on peace. This man used to drama queens, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that dumb shit. And here you are with your peaceful self, and somebody over here, I'm hearing creating drama where there has to be none. Somebody is creating drama, y'all, and it ain't even gotta be none. Like, I don't even know why this person is over here creating drama, except for the fact that they used to that shit. So now here you are, you don't create drama, y'all, and this person didn't know what to do with you. They didn't know what to do with you because you wasn't emotional and crying and crazy and shit. Yeah, somebody, you are a status symbol, and this person knows that. That thing say status symbol. It says someone's chasing symbols though instead of substance. See, okay, now I'm seeing baddies in my damn mind, y'all. All right, number one, your person immature. And this don't matter the age, y'all, because I'm seeing like an old man with a salt and pepper beard. So somebody, your person, it doesn't matter the age. Somebody was still chasing a status symbol. And the status symbol comes with a lot of this, right? Now, let me tell you, y'all, the real flex is the fact that you are already a queen. But whoever this person is, they were still chasing status symbols, y'all. It says someone's chasing symbols instead of substance and wondering why it still feels empty. Somebody, your person was still trying to see what was out there. I ain't gonna lie. They always felt like it was about the bags and the purses and the shoes. Look, gold diggers is at the bottom of the damn deck. I could never make it up, y'all. This person is used to chasing gold diggers because y'all are from different worlds. I could never make it up. A different world from where we come from. Somebody, Savannah, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Whitley, Dwayne, Wayne, somebody, your person named Wayne or Dwayne, a different world. You and this person are for different worlds, y'all. This person is used to gold diggers that want status symbols and drama queens. You are not that person, y'all. You just not that person, divine feminine. You just not, y'all. This connection crosses cultures, timelines, and belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction. Because this man used to gold diggers, y'all. He is. This person is used to gold diggers and status symbols, and now he done met you, and somebody don't even know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody who's used to women who curate their image. Look at that, y'all. That thing says curated images. Literally, it says every post is polished, every angle is calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. These women, y'all, that plan their whole life, right? Everything is a post, everything is a status. Whereas a divine feminine of substance, if you posting, bitch, it's about your money and your business. Hello. I don't even post for my family. I rarely say anything about my family unless it's a birth of a baby or something major like a graduation. If I ain't posting about my business or my money, then I'm not posting, y'all. And men are used to this shit. A bitch who posting for likes. That's stupid as fuck. That's what I heard. Posting for likes, y'all. Don't nobody deal with that shit. What else do we need to know about this energy, y'all? All right, y'all. Somebody. Whoo, child, you got a masculine who's going through a third eye awakening because they need to communicate something, y'all. The throat chakra is here. See, this is someone who has a drama queen, somebody's family or somebody is damn involved, y'all. And they are used to women with this curated ass energy. Status symbols, gold diggers. You and this person are from different worlds. It's a different world. Y'all, look, 10 wands. Somebody is carrying a burden, y'all, of what it is they have to offer. Page of Pentacles is here. See, somebody wants to come in with a new opportunity or a new idea with you, but they are still burdened. Ten of Wands. Why is this burden still here, y'all? What's the burden? Why is the Ten of Wands still here? Sagittarius energy, y'all. Knight of Wands. Because somebody need to grow the fuck up, y'all. Don't nobody want a Knight of Wands, y'all. See, the thing about a Knight of Wands, this is double Sagittarius energy, y'all. Yeah, you a action, you a go-getter, you funny, but you're lustful, y'all. A Knight of Wands is lustful, right? This person may come back and try to sleep with you. I'm going to tell you, y'all, don't sleep with this person. If they cannot come back and give you substance and communication with this throat chakra energy, then you don't need to sleep with them, y'all, because they're in night. Look, Three of Swords. Stop playing. Three of Swords. If this person comes back in without clear communication, don't sleep with them because then you're going to be right back in your head. What is that? A transference of energy. Y'all watch two can play that game, y'all. Vivica Fox. All right, Morris Chestnut. Watch that movie, y'all. That shit is a great movie of the transference of energy in couples. Don't sleep with this person because all you do is now you in your head. Look, Three of Swords. Because all they do is take they hurt from them, put it into you. They gotta heal, y'all. Whoever this person is isn't a bad person, but they need to heal. And all they do is use your sexual energy, especially with this Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. What is that? Wands. What is that? Penis. Stop playing. Or vagina. Take it how it resonates, right? And then you end up hurt. You end up feeling stabbed in the back and betrayed. Why? Because they in the Ten of Swords, y'all. This is somebody who was already in the Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. So if you sleep with this person, all they do is get you in your head. That's why I say don't sleep with people. It ain't about dying and going to hell. It ain't about fornicating. It's the fact that low vibrational people will transfer their low vibrational energy to you, even if it's your person. Even if it's your person. Hey, y'all, we got 183 people watching. Please double tap the screen, y'all. All right, please double tap the screen. All right. So what you got to understand, y'all, is the transference of energy is real. This could be your husband of 10 years, y'all. It don't matter, right? If your spouse, your partner is in low vibrational energy because they are dealing with family drama in the background, you don't want to share energy with this person, y'all, because then you have sex with them. You wake up the next day, now you pissed off and mad at the world. And you talking about what's wrong with me? I was in great energy. Well, they gonna wake up whistling Dixie, and your ass is gonna be in bad energy, y'all. All right, 818, y'all. Somebody, you manifesting a new beginning between you and your person. But yeah, girl, this motherfucker here, child, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, y'all. Somebody wants to communicate, but I don't know, y'all. You better make sure that this is the communication you want to hear. Let me see, y'all. I want to see what this person wants to communicate. Let's clear this, y'all. I want to pull some oracle cards and see what this communication is, y'all. Because I told you, somebody in the background, they causing some type of drama and chaos. So I don't know, y'all. Now, for the divine feminine, I got walking away in the reverse twice. All right. So I do feel like God is saying you ain't going nowhere because victory and the world is here as well, y'all. So I'm going to tell you now, if you are single, then God is saying you are about to meet somebody. Right. But if you are in union, because many of my people are in union or married to their person, right, then you got to understand God said you ain't going nowhere. This damn person need to get their shit together, though. All right. Walking away in the reverse twice with victory and the world. But this is somebody who has to heal the family drama, y'all. So I want to see what this communication is. I think I'm going to leave this base out here and put the communication on top of it. All right, y'all, let's get some oracle messages and we will clarify those as well. Welcome to the live, y'all. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. All right, I am live every morning at 7:15 for your daily guidance, love, life, and astrology. All right, some evenings and afternoons I'll pop in as well. Today won't be one of them because I got some personal readings to get out. All right, if you would like a personal, my website is theladyempath1111.com. I do not take readings on live, right? You got to book with me. All right, but I do have a special on one of my readings. All right, the others are full price. All right, let's see. What is this communication? What is this communication? All right, y'all. Despite the distance, I feel like our souls still remain intertwined. Y'all, this is a soul connection. And this person really does feel empty without you, y'all. But they going through something. I'm gonna see what this is. I'm gonna clarify each one of these. All right, let me get a couple more, y'all, and I'm gonna get the energy between each one of them. All right, but this person feels empty without you, even despite the distance, y'all. Yeah, your person working on themselves. I told you, man holding a heart is here. Somebody had to understand something about the people around them. All right, it says, I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Let me tell you, if you have been with this person, right, 1 to 2 to 3 years, then fine, y'all. Wait. Now, if this a motherfucker you been with 6, 7, 8 years, I hope you ain't even still with them, y'all. I hope that this is somebody new that you met and they are healing, right? And now they're saying, hey, right, I'm coming, I'm coming. Not some motherfucker you've been waiting on 8 years. That's stupid. Always remember that. Right? It says, I'm working on myself so I can come back. Please wait. Somebody, you ain't even met this person, y'all. This is a soul connection. You got to think. It says, despite the distance, I feel like our souls still remain intertwined. Somebody, I'm picturing somebody you met, right? Either at dinner, the club. Really, I'm seeing a club scene, y'all, where you and this person was dancing, right? At the end of the night, you know, they always play the slow songs because that's what I'm seeing in my mind, y'all. You and this person slow dancing together. Y'all exchange numbers and then this person leaves. Y'all maybe talk once or twice. Maybe y'all don't talk at all. This person knew right then that you were special, is what God is telling me. This person has always felt your soul. See, sometimes you are single and you don't even know that you met somebody and they have literally been thinking about you, except for the fact that they had some shit going on in their life, y'all. Whoever this person is, they had stuff going on in their life that they had to fix. And that's why they thought that they were better off. Right? Because somebody said, well, why they didn't say something? Because of the drama in their life, y'all. It says, I think that you were better off without me. Right? So a lot of times when you meet somebody, y'all, and they going through shit, they ain't gonna tell you what man you gonna meet. And they finna tell you, ooh, you fine as hell. I really want to make you my wife. Oh, but I got a crazy baby mama, a crazy family. Nobody's gonna say that, y'all. So somebody, you could have met this person, literally spent a weekend, a day, a conversation, and now that person said, no, I gotta get my shit together, y'all. Somebody, you've been feeling somebody pull on your energy, even though you single, because you've been feeling that you want to be in a relationship, y'all. Let me tell you, divine feminine, when you single and you feel the urge and you feel like there is a masculine energy pulling on you and you don't know, it's a soul connection, y'all. It's just that you haven't got it. Let me tell you, if you're a woman that ain't never dreamt about marriage and a relationship, now over the last couple of weeks, you've really had that desire. You've really been, y'all, this is Empress initiation we're talking about. This is the Empress initiation, right? When you're being initiated into real Empress energy, you want a man. Hello. Energy. I ain't talking about man, woman. I'm talking about energy, right? If you are a emperor and you are being initiated into emperor energy, you want a spouse, y'all. Their empress is married. And the empress and the emperor are married people, y'all. These are people in permanent partnerships. Whether it is a marriage, because I told y'all I don't believe in marriage. I don't give a fuck, right? Your ancestors wasn't going to no courthouse. Your ancestors ain't had to sign no papers. I don't give a fuck. Now, if you want to get married, get married. I don't give a fuck. Again, that's your fucking life, right? But what I'm saying is to be initiated as an empress, you got an emperor. And that means that's two together. And when the empress is ready to be initiated, divine feminine, then you are sending a signal to God that says, I'm ready for union. Somebody, you ready for union. And God is going to send you exactly what you're ready for. Even if you single, y'all, when you get ready, you send a message out to the world that says, God, I'm ready, right? Look, I'm not the same person. That's why you ready. I'm not the same person. It says, please give me a second chance. Somebody, you got a man in your energy that's changing along with you, is what I just heard God say. What the fuck did I tell you, y'all? That shit just came out. It says other people were interfering and trying to control me. I told you, y'all. That's that drama queen in the energy. Yeah. And this person never really expected to fall in love with you, y'all. Somebody never expected to fall in love. And now they fear that you will never forgive them. Somebody fears you're not going to forgive them, y'all. Hey, get the hearts flying, y'all. Send the gifts. All right, I appreciate the gifts that y'all have sent, but I need to see that shit flowing. All right, send the hearts up, y'all. Send the live gifts. Welcome to the live, y'all. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. I want to see what the hell this person got going on, y'all. All right, so let's see. Despite the distance, I feel like our souls still remain connected. All right, y'all. So this someone who wants to they want to communicate how they feel, y'all. But they let other people interfere with the connection, y'all. Let's clarify. Give me one energy behind despite the distance. Give me one for despite the distance. All right, y'all. Karma. God damn, y'all. Somebody getting karma in this distance, y'all. Shit me. Thank you, love. Somebody is getting karma in the distance. Thank you, Lakeista. Thank you, Lakeista. Somebody, I'm talking about it. Karma. Karma. It says, despite the distance, I still feel like our souls are intertwined. Look, that thing say what goes around comes around. Let me tell you, just because you let people interfere, don't mean God ain't gonna get your ass. Stop playing. Right? It don't mean that God ain't gonna get your ass, y'all. Somebody let people interfere with y'all relationship, y'all marriage, or whatever this is. Somebody, this could be a relationship between you and your child, is what I just heard God say. Somebody could have been coming in the relationship between you and your child, and that's why your child been acting crazy, y'all. But now they getting karma because you don't let people interfere with what you know God has put together. You don't let people interfere with that, y'all. And that's what's taking place. So now somebody getting karma, y'all, because they let people interfere. It says divine justice, equal give and take. What did I tell you, y'all? This Libra moon is about equal give and take. And if you have relationships in your life that are not equal and the responsibility is not equal, God gonna say, okay, let me show you what that looked like. Right? So you don't have to worry about it, y'all. All you have to do is set boundaries. All you got to do. Thank you for the gift, love. All you got to do. Look, 6, 7. Y'all know my kid. Look, 6, 7. All right. Somebody, yeah, your person getting karma, y'all. 6 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck because this is a past life connection, y'all. So somebody getting karma. Let's clarify. I feel empty without you. All right. What's I feel empty without you? Ooh, child, this person won't talk. Look, Archangel Michael, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all done called in the ancestors on this shit, y'all. We done had Archangel Raphael. Now we got Archangel Michael, y'all. So somebody, this person is being disciplined. That's what I heard God say. Discipline, y'all. 828, because this is somebody who manifested you, y'all. 8 is the number of manifestation. This person could be a life path 8, y'all, but 2 is decision making, and you got to be able to make a damn decision, y'all. This is somebody who God said you need to make a decision because you manifested each other. 1111 is out here, y'all. This your damn person, but this is somebody who sat there and let their family and everybody interfere with the connection. Now Archangel Michael done come on their ass, y'all. And Archangel Michael is regarded as the leader of the archangels. Michael is known as a warrior, the protector against evil, which means y'all probably got some evil eye, but we're going to clarify that in a minute. All right. What's I'm working on myself so that I can come back? Please wait. Let's clarify. All right. Oh, damn. Yeah, they doing that shit, y'all. Stop playing. When that motherfucker say I'm working on myself, this motherfucker working, y'all. 8 of Pentacles and the 7th house. Say that shit, y'all. Yeah, this person really working on themselves, y'all. It says, I'm working on myself so I can come back. This motherfucker is focused. They are dedicated to what? The 7th house. What is that? The house of partnership, motherfucker. The house of marriage, y'all. The house of partnership. Somebody, you need to check your 7th place housemates. Your 7th house placements. I said that shit backwards. Somebody check your 7th house placements. All right. I just did a phenomenal natal chart analysis, y'all. So I offer a natal chart analysis on my website where I look at your person's natal chart and your natal chart. And it's 20 pages, y'all. I send you a 20-page report about you and your person so that you understand how y'all work together based on astrology, y'all. Because let me tell you, this person is focused on their transformation, y'all. The 8 of damn Pentacles to the 7th house. Somebody is really focused on partnership, business, marriage. All right, contracts, y'all. So they are. I'm gonna tell you. All right, Virgo. Somebody could be a Virgo. All right, but yeah, this person is working on it, y'all. Yeah, ninth house. See, somebody is learning, y'all. Like somebody is learning. See, let me tell you, this is clarifying. I think that you are better off without me. If you are dealing with someone and they are not either as knowledgeable as you, as educated as you, because this is the ninth house now. So the ninth house governs like your philosophy, higher education, even long distance travel, y'all. Let me tell you, if y'all live long distance, that's not a sustainable divine union, y'all. That's stupid. Stop talking about your twin flame is in Zimbabwe and your ass is in Canada. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that, y'all? God wants you to be able to uplift humanity. God is not gonna send you somebody that's on the other side of the world and you over here talking about I'm waiting for us to be together one day. That's stupid. Somebody distance could be a factor here, right? Long distance, right? Even foreign languages or culture, y'all. But that's why, like, somebody felt like you were better off without them because of y'all beliefs, right? Maybe y'all beliefs were different. Education is different. Something is different in the ninth house. Definitely something is different about y'all ninth house. All right, let's clarify. I'm not the same person. All right, y'all. Somebody, your person is saying they are not the same person. All right, let's see. That's being clarified by strength. Say that shit, bitch. Leo energy. Hello. Right? Hello. Somebody, your person ain't the same, or this is you, right? This could be you saying that I'm not the same person, y'all. But somebody ain't the same person. I feel like they tapping into their strength, y'all. That is courage. Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's inside of me all along. India Ari, strength, courage, and wisdom. Yeah. Somebody's found their strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of them all along. Someone may have heavy Leo placements, y'all. Leo moon could be significant. Heavy Leo placements, y'all. So somebody is now finding their own courage and power and authority, y'all. That's why patience is out here, y'all. See, you got to be patient because this person is finding their own strength, courage, and wisdom, y'all. Yeah, it's their house of self. The first house is here, y'all. Somebody, this person is changing. That's what I'm going to tell you. I got the first house, seventh house, and ninth house. January 7th, the 17th, the 19th, 97, 79, any of those could be significant. Somebody's finding more strength in who they are, the house of self, their own personal identity outside of their family, y'all. See, a lot of times, y'all, you find your personal strength and identity in your family. And that is not how God desires that. You got to find your strength in you and how it is and who it is that God has made you to be, y'all. Somebody, you're finding your own strength, and so is your person, because this could just be about you if you're single. It's like God is saying that when you find your own strength and who you are, you will not be the same person. You just won't be, y'all. Somebody wants a second chance, y'all. Let's clarify that, child. That thing say, please give me a second chance. All right, what is this energy? Please give me a second chance. Seven of Wands, y'all. This person fighting for you. Shit me. Somebody want to fight for you, y'all. But you might have set boundaries with this person. I don't know if you want a second chance, y'all. This Leo energy coming out again, child. You might have set boundaries. Now, I'm going to tell you, this person is very territorial about you, especially if this person has a lot of Leo placements. But I also feel like you set some type of boundaries, y'all. I'm talking about it. That thing says, please give me second chance, but it's being clarified by the Seven of Wands. So somebody, I don't know. Let's clarify other people were interfering and trying to control me. What is this energy? Oh, damn. What the hell? That car flew way over there. What is that? The Knight of Wands. Somebody, they wanted this person to be a thought. I'm talking about it. Somebody wanted this motherfucker to be fucking the world. I'm just going to tell you, if this goddamn Knight of Wands come out one more time, I got to get this card that fell behind the desk because I feel like it's going to be important. Let me see if I can get to it with my foot, y'all. Hold on. Because when cards fall, that mean they're real important, y'all. That thing that went behind the tripod, y'all. Hold on. All right, let's see. I know that shit. Say it. That's why I had to go get it. Ten of Wands, y'all. I'm telling you, people wanted this person to literally be burdened. That's that Sagittarius energy, y'all. They wanted them to be burdened and fucking the world. Literally burdened and fucking the world, right? The Knight of Wands, what? People really wanted this person clubbing, drinking, partying, stressed out, burdened, and doing all of that simply so they wouldn't come towards you. That's it. That's all, y'all. Right? Stay burdened. Stay burdened. You're never going to have a happy relationship, y'all. Understand that, right? That's why caring connection is in the reverse. Whoever this is somebody's family and people around them. They want other people were interfering and trying to control me. Why? By keeping my ass in the club, drinking, turned the fuck up, burdened down, so that me and the collective will never be together. That's what it is, y'all. So that you and the collective would never be together. As long as people interfere with this, then y'all will never be in union. And God blesses divine unions, y'all. God sends you abundance, money, and manifestations in divine union. And that's why people block it so much, y'all. That's why people are jealous of y'all. That's why people don't want to see y'all together. Everybody knows that when two people come together that God has ordained to be together, you automatically bless, y'all. That's why cornucopia is out here twice. It brings about blessings. But men, no, they don't believe that, y'all. Men do not believe that women are connected to their abundance because they toxic. And when they grow up in toxic environments without real men, see, real men around will always tell men to get married and settle down. Why? Because women create abundance. Why? Because a wise woman buildeth her house. Right? But toxic men will always say, don't get married. You need to be by yourself. You don't want to settle down. I ain't never seen a man in his Knight of Wands build nobody legacy. Fucking bitches is not a legacy. Nick Cannon has no legacy, y'all. Do you understand that? That man got umpteen children, but he ain't got no legacy. Because a legacy is built with a king and a queen together. Right? Not you going populating the world, right? Not going to populate the world with your seed. But the world want men to think that you can just go have a whole lot of babies because that's your legacy. No, stupid. Your legacy is not your children, because your children are going to be irresponsible, crazy people without a woman to raise them. Can't no man raise no damn children to be balanced. You gonna raise that damn child based on your viewpoint and your viewpoint only. And that is why people need two-parent households. It ain't never had nothing to do with money, y'all. A two-parent household is because children need balance. Hello. I'm a single mama. I take care of my kids fine monetarily, right? But a two-parent household is because they need masculine and feminine energy. And all of these men that feel like I got my kids, I got my legacy. No, the fuck you don't. Because them kids ain't got no warmth. They ain't got no love. They ain't got no nurturing. They ain't got no woman there. That's stupid, y'all. That's why you ain't got no warmth, because your mama mean and nasty. And then you raise your children to be mean and nasty because you raising them without feminine energy. Because let me tell you, woman, even if you are a divine feminine and you operate in masculine energy, then you raising some mean, hard ass kids. Where your feminine energy at? Huh? Where your feminine energy at? Huh? Can you love on these kids when they fall and scratch up their leg, or you tell them to shut up, don't cry, and man up? Or are you kissing them and saying it's okay to feel the pain? Why? Because pain is real. Why y'all tell kids don't cry? That's stupid. You better cry. Let them kids understand what hurt feels like. So then they understand how to deal with the hurt that the world is going to dish out. But men and toxic women say, don't cry. Don't what you crying for. You need to man up. Don't be doing all of that crying. That's why you got unemotional ass people. Why? Because we have no humanity in this world. There is no humanity. There is no humanity because y'all keep telling people don't cry. You told that man when he was a little boy not to cry. Now that motherfucker ain't got no humanity. They don't have humanity, y'all. There are men in this world that have no humanity because people told them, don't cry, man up, don't do that. And now you got this man where you can pull your whole heart out and he is unfucking moved because he ain't got no humanity, y'all. No humanity at all. right? You done poured your heart out, child. You done cried to Timbuktu, and you ain't doing it through emotional manipulation. See, that's the thing. They deal with toxic ass women who emasculate them, then they emotionally manipulate them, and then they come over here and find a queen. Your tears are real, but they don't see that shit, y'all. Why? Because they used to these bitches. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I could never make it up. I just be talk about it and that shit be at the bottom of the deck. And here you are, a whole damn star in your Queen of Cups energy, and motherfuckers cannot even respect that because they used to toxic ass women that only want their money. And when you are not that toxic ass woman, they want to look at you like something wrong with you. Because you in your star energy. What does that mean? You can take care of yourself. You're healing. You're inspirational. You are that person, and you still doing it with love. But then they look at you and act like you something wrong with you. People cannot support you in your Queen of Cups when they are not emotionally connected themselves. And the reason I say do not tell men and women not to cry is because as long as you are disconnected from your intuition, you are disconnected from God. And that is why the crown chakra is reversed in this man's energy. Somebody, you are dealing with a masculine who is disconnected from God because somebody told this man, don't feel, don't let your emotions come out, don't cry. God is a y'all. God is an emotion. God is an energy. And when men stop thinking that God is a man that's about to come walk up to you and punch you in your face, you'll realize that you have to accept the emotions. Because emotions is divinity, and divinity is God, and God is a feeling. And if you cannot feel, you can't listen to God, stupid. So that's why men and women need to feel. But the reason your toxic parents told you not to is so that you could always be dependent on them. Now you can't listen to God. So every time you need something, mom, what you think about this? Mom, what you think about that? And this bitch ruining your whole life because you just simply won't listen to God. You rather have a woman tell you something. I'm going to tell you, I'm a woman. I don't want to tell you shit. A queen wants to be able to follow her king, and her king should follow God, y'all. Right? That's submission. Submission means that I submit to him as he submits to God. But if you ain't submitted to God, that bitch ain't following you. We don't give a fuck about you. I will tell you that. I don't give a fuck about a man that ain't following God, because you won't lead me off a cliff. You done lost your damn mind, and all these damn raggedy ass men out here talking about women need to submit. They need to submit. I agree. Women do need to submit. When you submit to God, when you submit to God, I'll follow your ass to the ends of the world. But if your ass ain't submitted to God, I ain't following your ass next door. The fuck? The fuck? I ain't following you next door. If you think I'm about to follow you when I have worked my ass off to get everything that I have, do you think I'm about to follow a man that can't follow God? That's stupid as fuck, y'all. Somebody, this person says, I never expected to fall in love. Let's clarify that. I never expected to fall in love. Look, what the fuck I said, y'all. I could never make it up. Discernment. See, this is somebody who never expected to fall in love, but they also didn't fucking listen to their feelings with discernment. Discernment, y'all. Discernment will always tell you who God is sending your life. God sent this person to you and sent you this person. But this is somebody who did not listen to their own fucking discernment. Intuition versus logic. Does it make sense that y'all together? Probably not. Right? Do people want to see y'all together? Hell no, y'all. So what you got to realize is discernment means that when God sends me my person, you got to cut everybody else off. And most people don't want that. So now you want to talk to your mama, cousin, sister, brother, them and shit about a relationship that is coveted. Divine unions are coveted. And if you do not realize that everybody wants what you want, they are coveting your entire life. They are coveting your kids. They are coveting your money. They are coveting your abundance. They are coveting your union. And then here you go telling everybody, Stupid. And that's why they told you, don't be with that girl. Don't go over there. Don't do this. She don't need you. She this, she that, or he this, he that. And guess what? You didn't even listen to your own discernment. Stupid. God places people in your life for a reason, y'all. And a lot of times you will let the people closest to you talk you out of a blessing. Somebody, you don't let everybody around you talk you out of a blessing. And that's why you struggling financially. Cornucopia is in the reverse, y'all. So I'm going to tell you, if you listening to this message and you're struggling financially, because your whole damn family interfering with everything, and you ain't never have a plan, strategy, twice. Once in the upright and once in the reverse. So if this is a union, one of y'all had a plan and the other one didn't. That's all it is, y'all. Somebody had a plan. You, the collective, the other person did not. Right? So now you in a whole relationship where the other person ain't got no damn plan. Now, when the other person ain't got no plan, what does that mean? You're subject to manipulation. When you do not have a plan, y'all, you are subject to the manipulation of other people. I don't blame you, love. Who that said? Oh, well, I don't blame you, love. I say, oh, well, too, y'all, because this person ain't have a plan. And they sat there and let their whole family, who are literally obsessed with y'all, obsessed, child, get in the middle of y'all shit, y'all. Let's clarify karma. All right, somebody's getting karma, y'all. All right, let's clarify. Welcome to the live, y'all. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. All right, it is all love and light over here. I bring you your daily astrology, love, life, and relationships. At 7:15, we start with astrology. Around 8, we usually go into general messages. And then at 9 or so, I'll bring you guys a career. All right, let's clarify karma. All right, somebody getting karma. What is karma? Somebody's getting karma because this is a soul connection. Yeah, but why? I told you, y'all, this motherfucker manifested you. How do you manifest somebody and you feel the soul intertwined and then you act like that shit ain't real? Y'all stop playing. This person getting karma because they manifested you, y'all. 95. Somebody could be born in 95. Voodoo is at the bottom of the deck. Now, I ain't gonna pull that shit. We'll see if it come out, y'all. But somebody prayed and they manifested you, and that's why they getting karma right now, y'all. Because they prayed for you. They manifested you. And then when they got you there, like they didn't know what the fuck to do with you. That's stupid as fuck. What is this energy? What is this energy? Somebody prayed for you, y'all. Stop playing. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, y'all, there's a mature woman that's trying to block your achievements. Hello. Somebody, there's a mature woman that's trying to block your achievements. That's why Archangel Michael is here, y'all. Somebody, your ancestors had to get in this bitch. I heard getting her ass. June 25th could be significant. Somebody, your ancestors had to get in this person's ass. This somebody else. I told you, y'all. See, this is a masculine who manifested and prayed for. But this is somebody in their family or yours, a mature woman who does not want to see this come together, y'all. Achievement is in the reverse. But Archangel Michael is here. See, the reason this person feel empty without you is because they let this old bitch stop it, y'all. That's on them. Oh, well. That's all I can say, y'all. Oh, well, child, or Gramps, take it how it resonates, y'all. Somebody let somebody in their family stop this from coming together. Achievement is in the reverse. Even though you were supposed to be the number one, right? And this person is a karmic, right? No, you gonna want to let the karmic stop your achievement. So it's whatever, y'all. So whoever this person is, Archangel Michael is here. All right, because there is a mature woman that don't want to see this come together, y'all. Now, I'm working on myself so I can come back to you with the 8 of Pentacles, y'all. So let's clarify that. Somebody say they're working on themselves. All right, somebody may want a business partnership. What is this energy? Yeah, self-love, y'all. All right, so I'm going to tell you, I ain't lying. These damn cards coming out back to back. So whoever this person is, they really are working on themselves. Now, what you do with the energy is yours, y'all. You either deal with this person or you don't. I don't care. I just deliver the messages because some people will stay and some people won't. Somebody, you might have walked away from this person and you were done with it, y'all, because let me tell you, there will get to a point where you are done. You get sick and tired of being sick and tired. You get tired of saying the same thing over and over and over. So I tell you, if this is your message, whether you stay or go, it's your decision. I just read the energy, child, and give y'all ass some advice. All right. So somebody, this is a master who's loving on themselves because you loving on yourself, y'all. I told you there's a lot of mirroring. Give me one more with self-love. Give me one more with self-love. I'm hungry. All right, what is this energy? Yeah, unexpected money in the reverse. This person is getting financial karma, y'all. Yeah. They get financial karma. Unexpected money is in the reverse, y'all, and that's the problem. See, maybe this person, Eight of Pentacles, was focused on their money and not focused on you. Now, unexpected money is in the reverse. Somebody ain't gonna get no money because they didn't understand balance in their life, y'all. That's what this Libra moon is. Libra moon is balance, y'all. If you working 24/7 and you ain't giving God no time, you ain't giving your life no time, you're not loving on yourself, God got a funny way of stripping your ass to nothing. God will strip you, y'all. I've been there, right? I have been there. God had to strip me down to damn near nothing financially, only because I was giving away all my damn money, y'all. I was giving away thousands of dollars to people, literally. Oh, I need help. Can you help me with this? I need help. Can you do this? And I'm giving away, y'all, 4,000, 2,000, 3,000. Child, please. God said, okay, bitch, keep doing that shit. There is no respecter of person, y'all. Always remember that. There is no respect to a person. God will strip you down, y'all, if you are giving everything away. So somebody, I'm telling you, this masculine has been stripped down. They aren't karmic, y'all. Look, karmic masculine is in the reverse. You are the divine feminine, and this is a divine masculine, y'all, right? But this person is being stripped down because they didn't listen to what God was saying when it came to the divine feminine. I cannot make it up, y'all. Even actual money is in the reverse. Jezebel is in the reverse. Somebody released the Jezebel spirit because it began to impact their money. This person has been sending you guys evil eye, and this masculine knows that he had to protect you. Somebody was concerned about whoever this evil eye person is. See, you got a masculine who manifested you, which is why they know that they have to protect you, y'all. Anybody that prayed for you knows that they got to protect you. This is a man that knows he has to protect you, but he is concerned because he also knows that there is a woman in the energy sending you evil eye, y'all. Evil eye. This is somebody that he reversed. A damn Jezebel in the reverse. Who is Jezebel in the reverse? Show me. What's Jezebel in the reverse? Jupiter. Oh, yeah, child. Four of Cups. Somebody didn't let go, y'all. Four of Cups. DJ, someone's initials could be DJ. Somebody, this is somebody that lives where your person lives. Because I'm going to tell you why. I got Jupiter here, which is Sagittarius, Pisces, energy, Four of Cups, Cancer energy, y'all as well. But this is somebody who now understands that they got to change their whole reality, y'all. I'm talking about it. That thing says your personality creates your personal reality. To change your personality, you must change your personal reality. I told you, y'all, if you and this person live at a distance, this person's gonna have to move. There's a lot of evil eye around them. This ain't you. This person is trying to protect you, y'all. Somebody could be born in 93. I feel like you don't understand why this person ain't bringing you around, y'all. But this person is protecting you because they are concerned with the amount of evil eye around them. They concerned with the people around them, y'all. Evil eye. Jezebel is in the reverse, but this is someone who got a lot of jealousy, y'all. Four of Cups. Jealousy, unhappiness. People are comparing themselves to you in this person's life because this person is growing and expanding because of you, y'all. Because of you, somebody, this is a mentee. Like somebody, you are mentoring somebody who is younger than you, and their family don't want you mentoring this person. I be telling y'all, this isn't always about love. You got to expand your vision. I read energy. Somebody, this is a mentee mentor relationship or somebody you work with, and it's like you've been pouring into this person and they've expanding and they're growing, and the people around them can see it and they know that you are their mentor or their therapist or something like that, y'all. Somebody now understands that the people around them are jealous, y'all. Jealous. And they sending them a lot of evil eye. And now they're beginning to understand that this person is protecting themselves and you. Look, the solar plexus. Yeah. Somebody taking back their personal power, y'all. Control and their self-confidence. I love that, y'all. Somebody taking that shit back. Yeah, the eighth house, y'all. That's a house of transformation. Say that shit. The eighth house, y'all, house of transformation. So this could be you or somebody else, but somebody, you taking back your personal power. And now the crown chakra is in the upright. Say that. When we first started this reading, y'all, the crown chakra was in the reverse. This is you or someone attached to you, y'all. You taking back your power, y'all. Spiritual connection, enlightenment, and your consciousness, y'all. Stop playing, y'all. That thing say, look, Luke. Somebody's name is Luke. Hello. Luke 6:37, y'all. It says, don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. That's a two-way message. Somebody, you looking at me, but you condemning. God say that you need to stop looking. It's 244 people watching and 150 thumbs up. Let's hit 200, y'all. I've never done 200 likes. Let's get me to 200, y'all. If y'all rocking with me and y'all really here, not being a monitoring spirit, then double tap the screen or hit the three buttons to like the video. Now, for y'all who are judging, get the fuck on. Hello. All right. Luke 6:37. Don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Hello. Anywho, back to the message at hand. So somebody, you're dealing with the people who now, or your person who is really, they judged you, y'all. Somebody judged you. Say that shit, Deja. Somebody judged you. And then they realize temperance in their own damn life, y'all. People will always judge you until they realize that God is real in your life, y'all. Temperance. Somebody, you are a whole damn angel. You are healing, you are transformational, and you are highly patient, y'all. This person was judging you. I'm going to tell you, and it probably has something to do with their family. Why was this person judging? Let me see something, y'all. Why was this person judging the collective? Why was this person judging the collective? Look, karmic justice, bitch. I told you, coming right over karma. They were judging you. They were judging you. They family been judging you. But guess what? When the tables turn, those who once held power find themselves at a disadvantage, y'all. Somebody, there is a shifting power dynamic that is taking place in your life, and karma is being served on this person and the people around them because all of them judged you. All of them, including your damn person. Everybody judged you. So God says, okay, I'm going to give y'all motherfuckers karmic justice. Somebody, they getting that shit. Why? Because now this person is going to have to communicate. Let me tell you, y'all, something about divine unions. If you are truly in an authentic divine union, your masculine has to communicate. God don't play. God says you will take accountability or you cannot be in her life, y'all. You cannot have people in your life who will not take accountability for how the fuck they showed up. Somebody owes you a level of communication. Yeah, someone secretly desires to communicate, y'all, but they've been holding back their words and emotions, even though they're longing to bridge the gap. They don't want you to see it. Look, burning evidence. Why? Because you got the Midas touch, y'all. And this person knew that they were supposed to work with you while they was over here pretending to be a damn narcissist, y'all. This person is guilty of pretending to be a narcissist because they ain't really one, y'all. But you said, okay, checkmate, motherfucker. If you gonna act like a narcissist, I'll treat you like one. Hello. Somebody drinking now, y'all. They got the whiskey blues now. I bet this motherfucker drinking now. Hello? It says grief is heavy, but finding better ways to cope can bring strength and renewal, y'all. Because this person here is guilty of acting narcissistic. This ain't a narcissist, y'all, because this is a divine masculine. But they were trying to control and manipulate. This is somebody, y'all, in their low vibrational energy, they crave admiration. But let me tell you, if you're the chosen, we don't do that shit. We do not stroke anybody's ego. Let me tell you, if you are a man and you're listening to me and you are dealing with a true queen, she's never going to stroke your ego, y'all. That shit's never going to happen. It's 8:58. 8 is manifestation. 5 is change. If you want a man to change, don't stroke his ego. That's stupid. That's the reason men are egoic now. Hello. Thank you, Yaya. Men are egoic now because they mama, sister, cousins, everybody want to stroke this motherfucker ego. Now, the queen, she will love you to life and never stroke your ego. Hello. I'm not going to admire you when you ain't showing up for me. I'm not going to admire you and put you on no damn pedestal when you breadcrumbing and you can't have no conversation and you can't call. That's stupid, y'all. And the thing is, these men who deal with big egos and are arrogant feel like every woman should put them on a pedestal because they mama them did. But the reason they mama put them on a pedestal is because they wanted you to be toxic, sir. That woman know you ain't, that woman put you on a pedestal and cuss you out at the same time. How is that somebody that really loves you? How can you sit here and call your mama, sister, cousin, them queens when they cuss you out, put you low vibrational, emasculate you, tell you you ain't shit, but then that's called emotional incest. Hello. That's narcissistic, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, if you are dealing with a man who has narcissistic parents, he will have narcissistic traits, or her. Take it how it resonates. This could be a woman, y'all. Somebody, you could be dealing with a woman who is controlling. It's because her mama is a narcissist, or her daddy. And now she just want to control you. So guess what? Stop letting motherfuckers control you. Take your fucking power back. Hello. Somebody, you got the Midas touch, and this person knows it. It says transforming the ordinary into gold with every touch, bringing a touch of luxury and magic to life. Somebody, you got the Midas touch, and this person knows that they were supposed to work with you, but they were too damn narcissistic and controlling, and they are absolutely guilty. So you said what? Checkmate, motherfucker. Checkmate. Somebody, you call checkmate on whoever this is. You call checkmate, y'all. And now this person is burning evidence. They want to communicate with you. Yeah. Look, now they in their damn divinity. Stop playing, y'all. Now somebody want to walk in their damn divinity. Yeah. Now they thinking about it, y'all. 92 or 93 could be significant. Divinity is here, y'all. Child, what the fuck we got going on? I'm telling you, y'all, walking away is in the reverse. All right. Anything else before we get into a career, y'all? We finna get into career. Oh, thank you. Mr. Amorous, thank you, love. Just came across you. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm live every morning at 7:15. We start off with daily astrology, and then we go to love, life, relationship at about 8 o'clock. And I usually go into career in a little bit, y'all. So stick around if you want career as well, y'all. All right, what else do we need to know? Somebody, you're walking in your own divinity now. And I feel like a lot of people around, girl, they are confused, y'all. Confusion. Somebody, your divinity, especially if you are a masculine, your divinity is actually confusing the people around you, y'all. That thing says confusion. So somebody, I feel like either you are confused by this masculine, if this is your person, or there is a masculine whose divinity is causing a whole lot of confusion, y'all. Somebody, say that shit, y'all. Yeah, because now your ass want to be married, y'all. Let me tell you, all men that finally decide they love God want to be married. 222 on the views, y'all. Put 222 on the comments. Every man, y'all. Because why? God honors union. God honors union. If you are still a grown-ass man living in this society talking about, I don't ever want to be married, I don't ever want to be with nobody, then you don't know God in your life. Not for real. You don't know God for real, y'all. God is union. God is togetherness, y'all. God is alignment, y'all. 222 is alignment. God is alignment. But this is somebody here who maybe now that you are stepping into your divinity is no longer confused and you understand what the fuck you want. And I'm gonna tell you, divine feminine, is this you? You are confused because this person really want to marry you. You confused as fuck because this person wants to marry you, y'all. But let me tell you, a man is not running from you. He's running from God. If you are really a chosen one, that means you are a goddess. That means you are a divine feminine. And that means that this man ain't running from you. He running from God. And at the point a man stops running from God, he will always come to you as his feminine. But let me tell you, if he want to keep running, let his motherfucking ass run, y'all, and go get somebody else. I'm gonna tell you, y'all, because men will run until the end of time if they do not want to align with the frequency of God. What does that mean? You can't lie, cheat, and steal to a divine feminine. You can't fuck around, y'all. You can't be hanging out here doing low vibrational shit. And most people are not running from you. They running from God. Always remember that, because when you understand that, you ain't offended because somebody won't call you. You ain't offended because people won't come see you. You realize that your light is beautiful. Your light is enchanting. Your light, some people just can't stand in it. And it's okay. Even if it's the person that God ordained for you, it's okay. If that man or woman cannot stand in your light, does that make you less the chosen one? No, it does not. Hello. Somebody want to marry you, whether it's this man or somebody else, y'all. Somebody wants to marry you. And that's why you, as a divine feminine, cannot be confused by somebody else's actions. Because you got a man here who is following his divinity. This man here wants to marry you, y'all. He will make the sacrifice. Say that shit, God. Somebody wants to make a sacrifice, y'all, and marry you. I'm talking about somebody say, look, I am not giving up my prized possession. Somebody's making a decision for the greater cause, y'all. There is an act of surrendering that's taking place. Yeah, sacrifices here, y'all. Somebody, maybe you've been making sacrifices. Somebody, you've been on your altar. I don't know what the hell going on, y'all. But somebody, hey, y'all, get me over 200. Now we got 172 watching, y'all. Get me over 200 likes. 234. Let's make progress, y'all, as a collective. Put 234 in the comments, y'all. It's 234 people watching. 234 is forward movement. All right. Declare forward movement in your life. All right. Checkmate is here, y'all. Because now somebody wants to make a sacrifice for the greater good. Yeah. Betrayal. Somebody now knows that they betrayed you, y'all, that they hurt you. And let me tell you, betrayal don't necessarily mean cheating, y'all. Not everybody is cheating, but this person has hurt you, y'all. Betrayal is here. Emotional pain, because this person wasn't being honest with you. And that's why y'all weren't moving forward, y'all. Y'all weren't moving forward. Now we got checkmate. Look, checkmate, motherfuckers. I cannot make it up. Look, 2 decks. Checkmate. See, somebody was going in this misdirection. I told you, y'all, your person was being misguided and misdirected because they felt like they ain't have no money. But the reason this person ain't have no money is because God was punishing them, y'all. Let me tell you, most men feel like, say that shit, God. Let's talk about this right quick, y'all. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Carrie. All right, let me tell you something, y'all. Most men feel like they cannot be in union until they get more money. But God is fucking your wallet up because you have to trust in God. See, somebody feels like they got to have enough money to come towards you. That's misdirection, y'all. That thing says misdirection. Why? Because God is hitting them in their wallet for not doing the right thing, y'all. That's what you got to understand. Keep fucking with God. You ain't gonna never have no money, y'all, because men are logical. So when God wants to get a man's attention, what he do? Hit their pockets. Women love God, y'all. We trust God. Women don't care about that, y'all. So as a woman, when we are going through things, we trust God. We look at our heart. Men, you look at your wallet. A woman going through something gonna say, okay, God, let me search my heart. Y'all know how your grandma used to say, search your heart, right? We are going to search our hearts, y'all. It's not that we need money. Shut up. Whoever you are, shut up, because you're dumb. Hello. Everybody needs money to live in this world. Retard. Hello. Right? Everybody needs money. But let me tell you something. Everybody ain't focused on money. Hello. That which your focus goes is now taking focus away from God. Any fucker breathing needs money, you pessimistic ass wipe. Hello. Anywho, right? So what God is saying is that many men, because that's one who is misdirected. That's why they talking shit. Because this motherfucker broke. They ain't got shit. Right? So now that same broke motherfucker feel like they can't do shit in their life because they looking at their wallet. When God says, I bring the increase. Hello. And you ain't got shit because you don't trust God. Hello. Keep not trusting God. That's why your wallet empty. That's why you got financial insecurities. That's why you got setbacks. That's why you having business troubles. That's why you're losing your job. That's why you're losing contracts, because your fucking strategy ain't working. That shit is misdirection, dummy. Hello. Hey, y'all. I'm the lady Empath. Faith works. Stupid. Faith works. Y'all know I don't care about these dumbass people. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. That's somebody that's bondage, y'all. See, that's what bondage does. Bondage keeps your mind trapped, y'all. Many people are bound by their own mind. They are bound by their minds, y'all. They are obsessed with the world and what the world has to offer. And when you are focused on what the world has to offer you ain't focused on God, y'all. Somebody's so focused on what they ain't got in their empty ass wallet that they cannot see what they really got. Let me get to this career reading, y'all, because somebody broke. That's why they need this career reading. Hey, y'all, I'm the Lady Empath. 1111, y'all. Welcome to the live, y'all. It's time for career. I'm going to get you love advice at the end, and I'm going to get you your regular advice at the end for overall. Let's get into career, y'all. All right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's all love and light, but you know I will cuss a motherfucker out, right? Because people act like they ain't got good sense, and y'all know I don't give a fuck about these people. All right, you're gonna have trolls everywhere you go. All right, but I'm a bully that bullies bullies. I'm gonna tell you, y'all. I grew up that way, so I know some of y'all be like, "Lady, don't worry about it." I do not do bullies, y'all, and it's not because I'm triggered. It's because somebody has to be an advocate. 909, y'all. 9 is wisdom. 0 is the void. And many people did not have people to advocate. I will bully a fucking bully. Come up on my shit. Y'all, people done found out, y'all. They find out in my real life. Try to bully me. Ask the people, y'all. Ask people who tried to bully me. Ask my ex-husband. He hiding from the law right now. Bitch, under a rock somewhere. You will never bully me. You will never bully me, y'all. I am just one of them. I'm gonna tell you, when you are the chosen, y'all, and you have faced so many difficulties in your life, you don't do bullying, and you don't turn the other cheek either. Fuck me. I don't turn the other cheek, bitch. I will show you, right? Because let me tell you, as the chosen, we have turned the other cheek too many times. Now, shit, come up over here and fuck around and find out. You'll make your the rest of your day. That man is gonna be tortured by the woman that he tried to fucking come up against on her life. That motherfucker ain't gonna get me out his damn mind. I'm gonna torture that bitch in his dreams. Cause I'm tired of motherfuckers dealing with people who ain't nobody asked your ass to say shit. So I hope you are haunted the rest of the days of your fucking life. Now, guess what? Keep fucking with me. And I told y'all, when you fuck around and piss off the lady, you caused war with my ancestors, motherfuckers. And I'm sick of people, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you now. My Discord, y'all know me. I'm so sick of people. When I tell you that, they can all get it, y'all. I wouldn't give a fuck. I am waiting back and watching God's vengeance to show up around the people around me in my life. Because I'm sick of people, y'all. That's just real. We'll talk about it on the Discord this week, y'all, because it's 9/11. Hello, 9/11, y'all. It is an emergency situation in this bitch, y'all. But we'll talk about it on Discord. Hey, y'all, join the Discord. All right, this afternoon we will have the live music. Well, not live music. All right, the vibe room. So y'all know how we be chilling out on Discord, y'all. It is a vibe. All right, we're gonna be doing the playlist today for afternoon lunchtime is Velvet Sky. All right, the playlist for today, all right, is Velvet Sky. All right, join us, y'all, on the Discord. All right, I will be channeling a few messages on Discord today. All right, so make sure you guys check the iChannel messages as well as iChannel music, all right, on Discord, because I will be channeling messages on Discord today. I will not be live again today because I do have some personal readings, but I do have content coming out today on the channel. All right, so make sure you guys, I got videos posted starting at noon. All right, today on the channel, I recorded content over the weekend, y'all. All right, let's get into this career, y'all. All right, if you want a message about career, let's tap in, y'all. I read energy. All you got to do is share your energy. What is that? Tap the screen, send the hearts up, send the live gifts. All right, if it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's get into career for the collective, y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, y'all. All right, declare and decree what type of day you're going to have, and then it shall be. All right, it shall be. All right, pressure. All right, somebody, you feeling the pressure of time. All right, the pressure of time. It says, be aware of how family. Oh, y'all. All right, y'all. That pressure says be aware of how family influences and societal pressures are influencing even your career choices, y'all. This is going back to the same message, y'all, but now it's in career. Somebody, you really, really, oh, we did it, y'all. Thank you. I broke 200 likes. Oh, thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right. Pressure, y'all. So somebody, it's your family again. It's even coming up in the career, y'all. All right. So be aware of how family influences and social pressures are influencing your career choices. All right. Because it has something to do with your schedule, y'all. Right. Maybe you doing too much for friends and family. It says most forms of prosperity require time and effort to manifest. All right. So do you have room in your schedule for the abundance that you were wanting to attract? So somebody, you got to look at your schedule because you're trying to attract abundance, but there is debt, y'all. Okay, I got a lot of clocks coming out, y'all. Now, clocks represent karmic delays, y'all, and obstacles. So I'm going to tell you, y'all, somebody right now, you got 3 obstacles to what it is that you're trying to do in career. 1 is family pressure. Write this shit down if y'all taking notes. 2 is your schedule. 3 is your debt. Let me tell you how debt drives you to making career decisions. You make bad decisions, y'all. You try to make quick money, right? So let me tell you, now we're going to go on over to my CPA. All right, follow me, y'all, on Instagram and Facebook, The Lady CPA. That is my business profile, y'all. I am a CPA by profession. All right, I've owned my firm for 19 years. When you're being controlled by debt, y'all, you will take the first offer that comes. You will low ride. You will charge less, right? You won't charge enough, right? When you are leading by debt, you're letting your debt or your lack control you. So what does that mean? Now you're making business decisions, career decisions, money decisions based on fear, y'all, of lack, right? It says, are you in the driver's seat with your debt? Or has your debt taken over and placed you in shackles? Because if you are working, y'all, and all you trying to do is get yourself out of debt, then I can guarantee you you're not happy, y'all. So right now, I got 3 karmic delays in career and business. 1 is pressure, 1 is schedule, and 1 is debt. All right, what else do we have? All right, so then research is what God is saying. All right, somebody, you are a natural leader, but it says before you make your next move, it's important to do some exploratory research, y'all, so you know all the possible paths you can take. Let me tell you, y'all, when you are at high pressure and you just need a job or you just need clients, what you gonna do, number 1, is you're gonna sell yourself short, which means that you're not gonna make as much as you really need, number 1, which is really not gonna help the cause. Number 2, it means that you're acting irrational in a response or reaction to the debt. Now, what does that mean? You're gonna go take the first job that these people offer you. And that may not be what God wants for you. So when you are acting out of fear, what you're really doing is telling God that I don't trust you to wait 1 more day, 1 more week, whatever it is, y'all, because I'm hearing patience. Because when you're researching, you're really exploring paths, y'all. Just because somebody offers you that job don't mean you want it, y'all. So what you got to do is you also get to interview. You also get to decide. Yeah, you got a lot of delays in career today, y'all. Whoever this message is for, the damn clocks keep coming out, y'all. It says, don't let a past setback define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcome, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. So somebody, this is the key right here. Career change. Say that shit. Somebody, you have several karmic delays. And what God is trying to tell you is that it's time for you to change altogether, y'all. Somebody, you need a career change. It says, does your career fully align with who you are physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Let's talk about it, y'all. We talking about what? Empress initiation. When you are being initiated into Empress or Emperor energy, your physical job will change, y'all. Because when God say you gotta go, you gotta go. You ain't got time to put in PTO. Y'all stop playing. I am a whole Empress. I ain't got time to request time off from no fucking body. If God say go, I'm out. If God say book the flight, I'm gone. If God say your people over here, I'm gone. When you are being initiated as an Empress, you ain't really gonna work for nobody, y'all. Now, Does this is what I'm hearing God say. You are a queen and we are kings, y'all. But let me tell you, if you are still bound to somebody else's schedule, you're not in emperor and empress energy. And it's okay, y'all. That comes with age. And I want people to know that, right? If you're in your 20s, you got a job, y'all. You got to understand that. And it's okay. That does not make you less than a king or a queen. You're not an emperor and empress, but it's okay, y'all. That comes with age. Bitch, I'm 50. So when I say that I'm an empress energy, I better be. I'm 50. I have owned my company for 20 years. My kids are well taken care of. I have several streams of income, y'all. You grow into empress and emperor energy, y'all, right? But you ain't now. So stop acting like that. Everybody, Jekyll, you throw empress in the front of your name don't mean you an empress energy now. I'm telling you. Now, does that mean that you cannot declare you're an empress? No. That means that you are manifesting into your reality who you are. 919, y'all. 9 is wisdom. 1 is new beginnings. I am not going to tell all of my beautiful empresses on this call that you're not an empress, but you might not be. But it's okay. It just means that you are becoming her. You are becoming her. But you are not an empress if you check it into somebody's miserable ass job every day. I'm just going to tell you that now. I gotta be honest with y'all. If you taking your ass to somebody's regular ass job every day, you are struggling financially, you cannot pay your bills, you are still in school, you are still educating yourself, that is great. You are doing the work to become an empress. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because there's too many broke ass, low vibrational bitches out here calling themselves empress. You are not an empress, bitch. Until you can take care of yourself and your kids and provide with no assistance from your mama, sister, cousin, or a man, you're not an empress. Hello. My kings, you're not an emperor. You're a good man, right? If you take care of your kids, you got a job, but you still struggling with your sexual libido and you can't be faithful, right? You still drinking. You still got low vibrational toxic friends. You a king, but you're not an emperor. Hello. You're not an emperor, right? So you got to understand it. That's healing, y'all. It's healing. And it's not age. It's healing. Simple. You could be an empress at 20-something years old. If your ass is healed, it's not age, y'all. It's ability. Look, entitlement. Stop playing. Sometimes you feel entitled, y'all. Ooh, say that shit, God. Somebody, you feel entitled. And if I triggered you, I don't give a fuck. Hello? Marky, I see you block somebody. Did I trigger somebody? Marky, did I trigger someone? You know I don't read these comments, by the way, y'all. So y'all can kiss my ass. Anywho, entitlement. Some people are entitled, y'all. They just feel like they supposed to be that. Bitch, work for your shit. 2 people? Good. I'm triggering 2 of them. Work for your shit, bitch. I'm going to show you an empress. An empress has been in Forbes magazine 3 times as America's top CPA. An empress has 4 kids, a grandbaby, 2 homes, multiple properties, and multiple businesses, bitch. That is an empress. Not your low vibrational kitchen witch ass that's taking your ass over there trying to spell work manifestations that are not working. That is why you are broke. That is why you don't have love. You trying to spell work your ass into bloodline when I earn that shit. Hello. They better not. They better, Marky. Okay, bitches. Y'all know Marky y'all know Marky support my shit. Marky, you know I don't need you to hype me up but once, child, and we about to go in on these motherfuckers. Because they don't be empresses, y'all. That's why these bitches mad. They be toxic, low vibrational kitchen witches that's still trying to do spells to get money and love. When your magnetism, bitch, and your glow, that get you that shit regardless. Bloop, bloop. We don't do spells over here, bitch. We naturally magnetic. We women of God. Hello. That's why we don't identify. It's none of that shit, y'all. Don't nobody care. When you a woman of God, you ain't even triggered by nothing that I just said. Everybody who is triggered because they don't know who they are, y'all. When you know who you are, a bitch that's saying something, you gonna laugh because you know who you are. You're only offended when it hurts. Why? Because a hit dog will holler. Hello. Somebody, God's trying to tell you to find your niche. All right, see somebody you feel like you're entitled. Let me tell you, y'all, if you come from a good family, yeah, you feel like you entitled to a good job, but that don't mean you earned it. Thank you, love. Who is that? Job. Thank you, love. These people crazy as hell, y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck about the spiritual community of these church people. I cuss everybody out. Y'all are equal opportunity karmics in my life. Put equal opportunity karmics in the chat, y'all. They are equal opportunity karmics, y'all. Don't nobody care about these damn people. All right. So somebody, God is saying it says, why do you believe that you deserve benefits and privileges that you haven't earned or worked for? I could never make it up. That's the card, y'all. Why? Why do you believe you deserve shit that you haven't earned, y'all? That's what these doctorates that people really ain't got. Hello. An honorary doctorate isn't a doctorate, you retards. If this school gave you an honorary doctorate, you ain't done shit for that. It is not earned. It is honorary. And it's okay. Maybe your ass is an honorary empress. Right? Maybe you're an honorary empress, bitch. I'm an earned one. Hello. Niche. All right. It says, with your unique experiences and fresh perspective, you would do very well in a specialized niche. See, somebody, you finna get a career change. Really, you are. Yeah, because you're a leader. I could never make it up. Somebody, you are a leader. And what God is telling you is that it's time for a career change. And a lot of times you feel entitled because you're in a certain industry. But it's like God is saying, once you go into the industry that you were born to lead in, then you won't even have this sense of entitlement, y'all. It's easy to earn these stripes, motherfucker, right? It's easy to earn the stripes when you do the work. You don't care, y'all. You do the work. And it's not about the title, it's the energy, y'all. I don't do titles. Y'all know me. I do not do titles. That's why my name is the lady. My name is the lady because I don't do titles, y'all. I don't care. God has called all of us to some degree. And what you do with it is on you. And if you are butthurt because somebody says something on a live, then you still got healing work to do, y'all. That's all I'm saying. You still need to be healed because why should I matter to you? Hello? Why should what I say matter to you if you know who you are? Hello? Because can't nobody tell me who I am. So if you know who you are, ain't nothing I said was offensive. Now, was it? Not to the people that know who they are. Hello. Y'all ain't none of my collective, right? Ain't none of my collective felt offended, right? Because you know the truth, y'all. The truth is inside of you. I don't know who prophets are, y'all, because I'm a seer. That's why people don't like me. They want you to prophesy. I ain't prophesying shit. You dying and going to hell, you low vibrational motherfucker. Ha! Larry, you live in hell every day. I'm bullying the bullies today, y'all. I am bullying the bullies, y'all. Don't nobody need to prophesy. We know what God promised us, you stupid. Everybody who believes God already knows the promises of God. That's the problem. Y'all want a prophet. You want somebody to tell you about God. I ain't telling you about God. I'm telling you about your motherfucking career. Your ass need to get a job, bitch. Hello. Sorry, y'all. I'm bullying bullies today. All right? Because why? I don't have a fear of failure. Y'all do. See, that's the problem, y'all. Most people are so afraid of fear of failure that they will not step out. You feel like you got to be quiet when people bullying you. I don't give a fuck about these people. They miserable, y'all. When you live in a beautiful life, in a beautiful home with beautiful kids and a whole lot of money, child, you don't give a fuck about these people. They crazy as fuck. All right. Somebody, you have a fear of failure and you got to get past your fear of failure. All right. Somebody, you're going to find freedom in location. There's a freedom that's coming to somebody. You might need to relocate, y'all. It says a truly prosperous life is one with freedom to travel and freedom to live, y'all. I just said that, right? See, somebody, when you walk into your real emperor and empress energy, you have freedom, y'all. You got what? Freedom of location and financial freedom. That's me, y'all. God is real in my life. I fuss with these dumbass people because I don't give a fuck. Let's be clear. But I live a prosperous life through God and God's abundance, not nobody's fear mongering, y'all. People be coming on here trying to scare y'all into dumb shit because they operate their whole life in fear. People who have to come on to other people's lives, they operate their life in fear. Because guess what they trying to do? Scare you, y'all. All they trying to do is transfer their negative energy to you. Transference of energy is real. That's why I get that shit back to them, y'all. Now I done triggered that motherfucker. He gonna think about the woman that cussed his ass out on this live all day. You got to think about it, y'all. All you do is get that shit right back to them. And guess what? Now, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm on a live with 200 people. You ain't got shit. Hello. Not even a channel. Hello. Somebody, you got financial freedom. You have freedom of a location. What you had to do was stop letting people bully you, y'all. Somebody, you got the pressures of your family. You got the pressures of your schedule. You also have the pressures of debt, y'all. So God is saying do more research in your career and change careers, y'all. Somebody, it's just time. All right, what else do we need to know about this career change? All right, yeah, girl, because I could never make it up. That's why people don't like me, y'all. I'm the motherfucking truth. What did I say? Empress initiation. 929, y'all. 9 is wisdom. 2 is decision making. We are in initiation into Empress and Emperor status, y'all. Emperor and Empress status. And when you realize that, guess what, y'all? You receive it. Everything that you desire, y'all. Everything. The Empress. I love it, y'all. So somebody, you are a natural, beautiful leader, y'all. Beautiful ass energy. But you tired. 9 of Wands, y'all. So you got to rest a little bit, queens. All right, look, the Emperor is in reverse at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Somebody, you need to get rid of this damn person you attached to and you might feel better, y'all. I don't know why the Emperor in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, but we about to see, y'all. Yeah, the moon is in the reverse. So somebody, you're releasing some type of subconscious fears around what? Failure. Ace of Wands. Yes, y'all. Yes. See, somebody, you finna get a new beginning, but you had to release this fear of failure, y'all. I love it. That thing says fear, your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. Somebody, you got to release the fear so that you can have this new passionate beginning, y'all. Somebody, it could be court. Somebody, you could be a counselor. All right, I got 2 of Cups, Justice, and the Death card. Somebody, you are someone who is supposed to counsel people through their own spiritual awakening who are already in relationships. Let me tell you why that's important, y'all. When you are a married couple or you're in a relationship with somebody and then you start your spiritual awakening, it's very difficult, y'all. Thank you, Chanel. It's very difficult. So what that means, y'all, is that you have to be able to help or get guidance through it. Somebody, you are that guide. You're supposed to do justice, right? Bring balance, mediation, something like that to people who are going through their awakening, but they're finding now that the relationships around them are not equal. That's a message for somebody. All right. That's somebody's career. Surrender, release, and receive, y'all. I love that, Naya. All right, thank you, Chanel. So somebody, your career is you bring balance, y'all. Justice, Libra energy, y'all. Y'all know the moon is in Libra. So what that means is somebody, you are bringing people together or you're ushering people through their spiritual awakening and letting them see that there are partnerships around them that are not harmonious. Now, maybe you're a therapist. Maybe you're going to bring these people back together, y'all. But whatever it is, okay. But whatever it is, you got to understand it's meant for you, y'all. This is absolutely meant for you. Thank you, Shantae. All right. So that's a message for somebody. Let me see what the next career is. I'm trying to like the damn message. This damn thing ain't good. All right. Y'all know my fingernails be in the way. Lord Jesus. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into the next one career wise. All right. All right. Let's see. What else? Give me 3 more. All right. Career 1, 2, and 3. All right, somebody, I'm hearing decisions. All right, 2 of Wands. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, y'all say that shit. Okay, somebody, I'm hearing financial advisor, helping people, y'all, with their damn money, y'all. I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the devil. Y'all, somebody, you're supposed to help people make better decisions when it comes to money, financing, and budgeting, y'all. Like, and this could be women specifically or people in general. The devil to the Queen of Pentacles, stop playing, y'all. Somebody, either you need to revise your finances and stop spending money, or you're supposed to help people make better decisions, y'all. Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's women's empowerment, but it's financial empowerment, right? So somebody, you're supposed to empower men or women, take it how it resonates, who have literally, they don't know how to budget their money, y'all. Like, they don't understand that you can't give it all away, but you also have to be more intentional, right? So somebody, you could be into like budgets or forecasting or financial modeling or something like that as well. But you help people who really don't know what the fuck to do with their money, y'all. HR, somebody, you could be in HR. Yeah, HR could be significant as well. All right, somebody, you could be in HR. Let me get one more. Yep. All right, communications, y'all. I got Page of Swords. Oh yeah, y'all. Somebody, you a damn therapist. I got the Page of Swords, King of Cups in the reverse. All right, yep, with the Two of Swords in reverse. All right, somebody, you could be a child therapist. I just saw the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, somebody, you could be a child therapist. All right, with the Six of Cups, that could be something that you want to do as well, because you have to help people who do not have the emotional servitude, right, to understand what it is that they want. See, the King of Cups is in the reverse. This could be men or children, y'all. This could be young boys. But somebody, it's communication, Page of Swords, right? So you communicate with people who do not have the emotional ability to really make the decisions that they need to when they're going through different. That sounds like a therapist to me, y'all. All right. It could be, I heard autism. All right, somebody, you could be a child therapist of children with autism as well, with this page of I'm at the Six of Cups here. All right, so somebody, it is something to do with communication. All right, for people who are really trying to heal emotionally and make very difficult decisions in their life. All right, that's a career for somebody. All right, let me get one or two more, y'all. All right, let me get one or more. Oh, your son has autism? Oh, you should definitely be some type of autism advocate. All right, y'all, somebody, you could be a detective child, a Seven of Swords. Oh, yes, y'all. All right, somebody, man, bitch, you like CSI, y'all. Somebody, you supposed to be like CSI. And this thing is finna make you famous, y'all. Seven of Swords, 10 of Swords. Girl, somebody, you supposed to be looking for deceptive ass, hurting ass people, y'all. What the hell is this? Give me one more. But it's the way you communicate. Somebody, you might be a lawyer. This could definitely be a lawyer with the Seven of Swords, 10 of Swords, like defense lawyer or something, y'all. What's that? Yes, girl. That's your shit, child. Whoever message this is, that's going to bring you money. Wheel of Fortune, y'all. That's your destiny. I don't know if you a detective or like CSI, right? 17 swords, y'all. 17 is the star with the Wheel of Fortune, y'all. Yeah, somebody, whatever this is, it's gonna bring you a lot of money. It's a part of your destiny, y'all. I got Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo energy, y'all. It is, y'all. Somebody, you scope people. I'm talking about you scope people out, child. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You can see deception and betrayal 17 miles away, y'all. And that's a part of your gift and a part of your destiny. I love that, y'all. That's beautiful. All right, let me get one more career, y'all. All right, let me get one more career. All right, I may be back this evening at 7, y'all. All right, I may be back this evening at 7, but I know I won't be back during the day because I got other stuff to do. I got to get personals done. All right, but I may do a 7 o'clock love reading this evening, so always watch out, y'all. Hit that notification bell so y'all alerted when I'm live. All right, y'all, somebody, this has something to do with financial money recovery. What is King of Pentacles in reverse? All right. Ooh, yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, this is a man. Ooh, yep, and Temperance in the reverse. Okay, somebody, you are some type of therapist and counselor to men who have lost a lot. Now, I feel like this is a man that's supposed to counsel men, but you could be a woman, take it how it resonates. But it's like you are showing people whose life, I'm talking about their life been torn apart, y'all. It could have been to addictions. All right, Temperance is in the reverse. So this is definitely people that need to heal, right? Heal. And you're teaching these people, though, that even if they don't have the financials, they can find God. Y'all, this is like a pastor. Hold on, 10 of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, like this is family recovery, y'all. I need a big card on this. What is this? Somebody, this is spiritual. This is a spiritual business here. With Temperance being in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in reverse, you helping people who have been very ungrounded, like homeless people, y'all, like people who ain't got nothing. They've lost everything, including their family. Yeah, you're a beacon of light, y'all. It says you are a radiant beacon of light and love. Trust that you have the strength within you to rise above any challenge. See, somebody, you've already risen above whatever the challenges are in life for you. And because of that, you have a lot of people that need that, right? This is a message for a man. You may have a broken family. Maybe you lost your whole family, but you now still have become that beam of light. This has a lot to do with addictions as well, y'all. Like I heard sober living home. Like if you are a man, God is telling you that you need to open a sober living home. You need to show other men, right, how to overcome their challenges, y'all. Yeah, you have access to Akashic records. This is for an old soul, y'all. It says these are envisioned as a celestial repository holding the complete history of every soul's experience. Somebody, you've been through everything. When I tell you that, y'all, yeah, you have been through everything. Let me tell you, when you are one of Akashic records, I'm a holder, y'all, of the Akashic records. I've been through everything. I've been through abusive marriages. I've been through family of addiction. I've never been an addict, but my whole family were addicts, y'all. You go through stuff. My mama, my everybody, you go. But when you go through it, y'all, it's those experiences that gives you the knowledge, right? That's how you have the Akashic records. It ain't the shit you read. It's the shit you live. Always remember that. It ain't about what you read. Now, Akashic record holder, that ain't mean necessarily that you highly educated. That means you done been through some shit, y'all. That all and it means that God has given you access, right, to records because you needed it, because wasn't nobody else gonna help you, y'all. So somebody, you have access to Akashic records, and because of that, you're supposed to help other people who have absolutely been in the same situations that you've been in. What did I tell you, y'all? Beacon is here twice. You are a leader. You are a lighthouse, y'all. You know the lighthouse never moves away, y'all. The lighthouse leads people back to the shore. Somebody, 222 on the views. You are a lighthouse, y'all. That thing says you are a beacon of light that guides lost souls through treacherous waters, y'all. Treacherous waters. You are a figure of salvation. I told you, y'all. A figure of salvation offering hope in times of darkness and despair. Somebody, that's your gift. You are literally like somebody, it don't matter how much people beat you down, you are still that light. I know, because I am too, y'all. You'll never understand what I'm going through on a day-to-day basis, y'all, because I'm going to always be the light. Because God finds you because of your light. I will never let people dim my light. Thank you, Angela. I will never let people dim my light, y'all. Not because I need them to see me, because I need God to see me, y'all. That's why I don't let people dim my life. You can talk about me, you can lie on me, you can mistreat me, you can ignore me, you can starve me. I don't give a fuck what you do. But I will not let my light go out. Why? Because my light is not for other people, it's for God. Somebody, you are a beacon of light. And because of that, you're supposed to share that gift, y'all. Somebody, you got to share that gift with others. All right. You got to share that gift with others. I got divine feminine out here. All right. For some reason, y'all, I heard God tell me to ask, is anyone in the collective expecting a child right now? Is anyone right now listening to me expecting a child? Put that in the comments. I got divine feminine. It says nurturing, intuitive, receptive, empathic, creative, compassionate, graceful, wise, harmonious, and mystical. You're expecting, Angela? That's crazy. I heard that. Hold on. I got a message for expecting mothers. God literally just told me to ask that question and give the expecting mothers a message. Hold on. I got a deck that I'm going to use. All right. It says embrace your intuition, nurture with compassion, and flow with grace. And if you're expecting, all right, if you want a baby or if you are expecting, I'm going to get you a message right quick because I literally just heard that. All right. Let wisdom guide and creativity blossom. All right. Embodying the harmonious spirit of the divine feminine within. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why God told me that, but I never miss God. So let me get this deck. I got a fertility deck. I never use it unless I'm doing a reading for a divine feminine who's having either fertility issues or has requested a fertility reading. Now, I need to add it to my website, y'all. I be forgetting to put this stuff, but I do fertility readings, y'all. So if you're trying to have a baby and you feel like there's a blockage, or if you are pregnant and you just want a protection, this is a fertility deck, y'all. All right, so for my divine feminines, all right, and okay, listen to this, y'all. I'm gonna do this quickly, but I don't know. God just told me to do this, so I have to honor God All right, y'all, let's talk about it. Let me get y'all a quick message. All right, let's get 3 cards for my divine feminine who either expecting or want a child. All right, the first one out is Yarrow T. All right, Yarrow T is Yarrow. I don't know why they make these damn words so small. Ooh, sister circle, beautiful. That look like my grandbaby that was just born, y'all. All right, and then we got bitter leaf juice. All right, let's talk about it. Yarrow tea, y'all. It says yarrow is a natural ally for women experiencing heavy menstrual bleeding, helping to regulate the flow and restore balance. Drinking yarrow tea, y'all, is YARRW offers physical relief and spiritual alignment, encouraging your cycles to flow easily. With each sip, imagine your body finding its natural rhythm and trust that your womb is returning to harmony. All right, that's one. All right, you have yarrow flowers. I love that. You make that into tea. Yeah, Empress Danica, didn't you say you wanted a baby? Yeah, I love that. Do that, girl. You already got the flowers. All right, I have sister circle here, y'all. I feel like that's for someone who just had a baby because that reminds me of me and my Gigi baby. So I feel like this is for someone who you need to embrace. It says a sister circle is a sacred gathering of women offering a space of support, love, and shared wisdom. Join the Discord, y'all, if you need support of your sisters. All right. It says within this circle, you are uplifted and empowered by the collective strength of your sisters, creating a bond that nurtures your spirit and helps you thrive. Let me tell you, y'all, if you really want to make sure you have a healthy pregnancy, you got to surround yourself with people, y'all. I told you, my daughter just had my grandbaby. She's now 8 days old, y'all. And she did not even get pregnant until she changed her circle. She didn't even get pregnant, y'all. She had to change her circle. The people around her were draining her energy, y'all. She was always upset. She was suffering from anxiety and everything, y'all. You got to change your circle. Then you will get exactly what it is that you want. Somebody, you got to change your circle. All right, let me get the last one, y'all, and then I'm gonna do my angel numbers. All right, bitter leaf juice. All right, bitter leaf juice could be significant. It says there is sacred power in their bitterness of healing. Bitter leaf juice is a traditional remedy that cleanses the womb, purging it of old energies, trauma, and toxins. Do you know the reason that most women can't get pregnant is really trauma, y'all? It ain't nothing wrong with your body. They told my baby that she was gonna have difficulties having a child or wouldn't have one because she had PCOS. PCOS ain't real. That shit is trauma in your body. And when you let that trauma go, your body gonna always do what your body's supposed to do. Why? Because we are women. God created us. God created us. God can fix anything in your body. You just got to believe it, y'all. It says, with each sip, you engage in a spiritual detox, creating space for fresh energy and preparing your womb for future blessings and possibilities. Prepare your womb, queens. All right, prepare your womb. All right, let me get you guys some general advice for the day and your angel numbers. I will be back. I might be back at 7, y'all, for a love reading tonight, but I know I won't be back during today because I got personals to get out. All right, join us, y'all, the Lady Collective event in the U.S. Virgin Islands. All right, if you want to travel and get away, and if you also want to make your economic footprint in the U.S. Virgin Islands, I will be speaking, y'all, at the Economic Conference in the U.S. Virgin Islands, all right, September 18th and 19th. It is great for investors. It's great for everybody, y'all. Real estate investors, if you want to own an Airbnb, the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas specifically, is looking for more people, y'all, to just come and build something that belongs to you. Your ass want to go to Mexico. You want to go to here and go there. You got a whole U.S. island, y'all, of people that look like us. Why not build up something for the people that look like us? All right. So if you are interested, meet me September 18th and 19th in the Virgin Islands, y'all, for the Economic Conference and Lady Collective event, because we always like to travel, y'all. So we will have meetups. We're going to go to dinner, y'all. We're going to hang out. I think Kyra is coming. Coming for sure. Anybody else that is coming, let me know, y'all. All right. And we will meet y'all there. Okay. We want to have fun. Go see us on Blue Water, hang out. Right. But we're also going to be at the conference as well. All right. Let me get you some advice. I'm going to get love advice, regular advice, and then angel numbers. All right. So if you need love advice, here is your advice. All right. In love. All right. Here is your advice in love. Now, I will say this, y'all. As of right now, I don't know if it's the airlines, but the plane ticket's expensive. So the only plane I found Southwest, y'all, I think it's about 400, 350 or 400. All right, so I will say this is an expensive conference, but if y'all can pair up, I would definitely suggest pairing up in rooms, y'all, because the rooms is like $200 a night. Now, you don't have to stay at the Westin, but that's where the conference will be. All right. Now, in Atlanta, though, I will be in Atlanta on 10/10. So if you cannot make the Virgin Islands, meet us in Atlanta. I'll be in Atlanta speaking at the Film and Content Creators Symposium. All right, film and content creators, you need to be there. All right, 10/10. If you are a film or content creator, you need to be in Atlanta. I'll be posting that this week as well. I'll be posting the link to that conference. Meet me there. I am actually speaking there as well, and I will have my own on the center stage. My podcast will be set up center stage. Everyone who wants to be interviewed on the podcast, it's a lot of podcast people will be there. All right, thank you, Henry. It's a lot of podcast people will be there. All right, but if y'all want to find me, come center stage. Let's get your love advice first, y'all. All right, love says, "Ooh, twin flame." All right, damn, y'all. Somebody, you with your damn person. All right. Even in love, y'all. Thank you, Sunshine. Even in love, y'all. So somebody, you really are with your person. So I feel like that's taking us back to that being patient, y'all. All right. So it says this person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. All right, so there is some distance between you and this person. It says this separation you are experiencing is necessary, though, y'all, to help the relationship grow. Sometimes we don't like to be apart from our person, but people cannot grow if you right next to them, because that means you're the shade. Sometimes people got to feel their own light. Always remember that. Right? Sometimes you the light, but sometimes you could also be the shade. Sometimes you need to back up, y'all, and let people grow. All right. This is unconditional love. It says the love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away. All right. And then the last two is divine timing and open yourself to others. All right. So it says, be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. So in the meantime, create new friendships. Right. And if you single, create new love in your relationships. All right. Let's get your regular advice for today. All right. Moon is in Libra, y'all. It's calling for balance in your relationships. If you feel like anything is imbalanced, it's not going to be able to stand. All right. It says guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe and let it go. All right. Just breathe in, y'all, and let it go. No guilt today. Everything is in divine timing. Look around, y'all. Find some signs in the universe today. The universe is speaking to you. All right. So look around. Find some signs today. The universe is speaking, y'all. Ooh, damn, that car flew way over there. Ooh, might not get that one. Oh, okay, here we go. I can get it. All right. We got stop pushing against what is. I love that, y'all. Stop pushing against what is. All right. Align with it and move on. All right. The last one, stop looking outside of yourself for the answers, y'all. All right. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers you already know. And then take responsibility for your choices. I love it. Take responsibility for your choices, y'all. Life, this is your life to live and own it. All right, y'all, let's get to the angel numbers. Y'all know, if y'all are familiar with my lives, I am going to pull angel numbers. All right, when the number comes out, put it in the comments, y'all. If you see these numbers today, it is the universe speaking to you. All right, y'all, join us on the Discord, Calling All Poets. All right, I want to have an open mic poetry slam, spoken word on the Discord, but we got to get y'all to sign up, y'all. So I don't know, Marky, do we have any sign-ups yet? All right. When we get 5 people signed up, y'all, we will have our live at least 5 now. If we got more than 5, then that's fine. We got 3. Okay. So we need about 2 more people on the Discord if you would like to share your gifts of poetry, spoken word, even song, y'all. All of it is creative, right? So if you want to share your creative gifts, sign up on the Discord, y'all. All right, let's get into your angel number. All right, what is the first number? Ooh, the number 3, y'all. What is that, bitch? I could never make it up. Initiation, ladies, initiation. It keeps coming out, y'all. 3 is Empress, y'all. Somebody, you are absolutely being initiated. When I tell you, you are being initiated into Empress energy, y'all. And let me tell you, it might not feel like it. Y'all know I had to cuss them other people out early because they was offended. But I'm gonna tell you, Empress energy looks different, y'all. I am not gonna sit here and tell you you ain't an Empress. And I'm gonna tell you, if you know who you aren't offended. It's only the people that don't know who they are, y'all. That's why I like to trigger people. As long as you know who you are, it does not offend you, right? So somebody you are in Empress energy. 953. Stop playing, y'all. 9 is wisdom. 5 is change. Somebody, you've embraced the wisdom of change. That's what has allowed you in this Empress energy. That's how you read numbers, y'all. 953. 9 is wisdom. 5 is change. 3 is creation. 3 is Empress. Hello. Somebody, you've embraced the wisdom of change. Now you an Empress. Let me tell you, a motherfucker that's gonna get mad and cuss somebody out that they don't know is not an Empress. Hello. Right? Expression, y'all, comes naturally. All right, expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. All right, put your favorite number on, y'all. This one is blank. All right, this one is blank. So put your favorite number in the comments. All right, your favorite number. Let me see what it is, y'all. I love it. Thank you, my piece. All right, 333, 778. I love it, y'all. All right, let's get the next number. Those are your favorite numbers. I love it. All right, your next number, y'all, is 222. Beautiful. All right, the next collective number, Yana, that's your number, child. All right, the next collective number is 222, y'all. It says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. Somebody, you just nourishing yourself, y'all. It's beautiful. All right, you are very balanced, y'all. Somebody, you balance. All right, the number 1, beautiful, y'all. The number 1. All right, it says it says you are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunities. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through rough times and reach success. All right, y'all ready for the final number? All right, let's see. Come on, moderators, are y'all ready? All right, if you are new to the live, this is something I do at the end of every live. All right, I am going to pull a random number. If the number comes out, right? Somebody put the marker, y'all. Put the stop thing and go thing, so I'll be able to see where we stopping and starting. So Marky, drop all of the stop signs so we'll know that we're about to start it. Put your numbers in, y'all, after she puts the red so we can know where it's starts. Okay, now y'all can put your numbers. Thank you, Kyra. All right, now y'all can start because that gives us a good stop and start point. Beautiful. All right, thank you, ladies. All right, so let's get the number. Now, if I pull your number, you get one question. Don't send me no paragraph. One question. If you are on the Discord, send me the question on Discord. If you are not on my Discord, you need to email it to info@theladycollective.org. All right, info@theladycollective.org. All right, we ready, y'all? Right, when they put the red stops, that's going to be the end. All right, and only the numbers in between the red will count. All right, let's go, y'all. When I pull the number, I'm going to say stop. All right, stop. Damn, y'all, that was quick. All right. I'm waiting for the reds to come up. There we go. I think somebody got it, y'all. I saw 0. All right, it's 0. I think I saw 0, y'all. Oh, I saw 00. Okay, Rains. Yep. Rains and Beauty. Shantae. Marky. A lot of y'all got zeros. I love it. Okay, y'all. I love it. So, Marky, give me overall who all got zeros. It's quite a few people, y'all. I love it. All right, y'all. So let me tell you, if you're on my Discord, send me the question. I'm just going to send you a voice memo back, y'all. It's not nothing long. I ain't got time to sit down and do no hour reading for free. That's stupid. Hello, my time is valuable. But I will do a voice memo. It'll be about 3 or 4 minutes. It's going to absolutely address your question. All right. So, whatever your question is, send it to me on the Discord. If you're on my Discord, I email it if you are not. But then your ass need to join the Discord. Shit. If I'm going to give your ass a free question, the least you can do is join my Discord. Hello, Marky. Should we make that a rule? I think Marky gonna say we should make that a rule. Yeah, I think we should make it a rule, y'all. You got to be on my Discord. We'll see. All right, but for now, I'm not gonna just start making stuff up today. But I will say, going forward, if you ain't on my Discord, you don't get your question. Why? Because Discord is free for the first 7 days, motherfucker. Even if you sign up for a trial, at least you get your question for free. Hello, right? So thank you. Thank you, Lara. Thank you, John. Thank you, guys. So I want you guys to have a beautiful day. All right. Join the Discord. Send me your questions. And I will be posting, though, at least one twin flame message on Discord today, and as well as one general message. So you can expect a message under our twin flame channel, and you can expect a message under the messages I channel. So I'm going to get at least 2 messages out. I'm going to start doing that every day, y'all. All right, so every day you will get at least one channel message on Discord and one twin flame message at least. Now, sometimes I give y'all more than that because I just be, channeling. All right, y'all. So have a wonderful day. All right, have a beautiful day, y'all. I may be back, like I said, at 7 for an evening love reading. All right, if I do decide to, it will be posted on the Discord. And of course, I will always set my thumbnail here to let you guys know if I will be live this evening for your 7 p.m. love reading. All right, have a beautiful day, y'all. All right, have a beautiful day. I got to go take over Gigi duty. I'm over past time. I was supposed to be done by 9:30. So I got to go relieve my daughter, y'all. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Love and light, as always. The Lady Empath, 1111, y'all. Thank you, Naya. Thank you, Alara. Thank you, Shantae. Of course, to my moderators, Rita, Kyra, my wonderful admin. Marky is my admin on Discord, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Love and light, Mr. Amorous. I love that, Mr. Amorous. I love that. All right, she's the Diddy. See you later, girl. I see you on the Discord. Have a blessed day, y'all.